Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 4 Qualifier race. We are on Qualifier number 5. I am none other than Cemetery 21, and here in the booth I am joined by Captain MD13. Tracking for us today is none other than Zoe and Fox. Finally, our racers on this wonderful restream will be Dat Lost It, Ace Layer 111, Sinai, and Riley. So say hello, Captain.
Hello there, folks. It is time once again for another qualifier race, and I gotta tell you, Cemetery, there has just been so much variety in the last 4 qualifiers we've seen. I've Qualifier 3, the less said the better. I've heard Qual 4 was an interesting story, a bit more on the faster side, but I don't know what to expect this morning.
Well, I do have a semi-reputation for rolling some lovely seeds. So we shall see. Qual 2 was my beauty, and it wasn't too bad. But I kind of need to make up for that. I love rolling evil seeds.
I share in that. I share in that profession on some occasions, but I think, honestly, I'm convinced that randomizers just have it out for everybody these days, except for that rare occasion where they just feel like they want to be nice for a little,
True. I mean, they always have the option to, but it doesn't always seem to roll that way.
Mm-hmm. Now, that being said, these 4 runners will put on a fantastic show for you here today. As far as what I would like to see in the seed, directly, I mean, I don't know. Qual 3 is pretty hard to top. I'd still like to see, I know we already saw on ZSR our lovely Pamela seed at the end of Mystery. I don't know. I still want to see one more.
I would love to see a Pamela seed. I have yet to roll one. I have rolled the infamous Mask Ascent required seed, but I have yet to roll a Pamela seed.
Unfortunately, the way this season's been going, I think you probably ended up giving Giant's Wallet and Sphere 0.
That's too easy. I like how Fox is thinking. He's thinking hookshot behind Swamp Spider House.
Well, we'll see how that plays out if we see a priority pool hint for it.
We also have a request for Vanilla Letter to Mama for some real silliness.
Ew. I'm just now realizing what Vanilla Letter to Mama truly entails. Now, how are we looking with things? It looks like we're just about ready to get cracking here.
Yep, we are just one runner away from getting this going. Then I will send our runners on the way, and then we will have way too much fun with this.
Indeed.
As being here in the booth, we get to see all the wonderful torture that they go through, and they get to experience it firsthand. So, just an FYI, it is a hard piece on the clock tower today. Our runners have pointed that out because we have the wonderful visual on our preload screen.
Wonderful.
And with that, I am now sending our runners off.
Beautiful. So then let the festivities begin once again. So this is qualifier 5 out of 16, correct?
Correct. We are over a quarter of the way done already. The way our qualifiers work is our runners can do up to 7 qualifiers. The runner's fastest time is not counted, and then their second, third, and fourth highest times are counted. So if you do 4, then your second, third, and fourth are going to count. If you do a 5th qualifier, you can replace any one of those 4, or just bump them down and get better standing.
To answer Fox's question about Dat's Final Fantasy music, I gotta give a pass on that one. I'm not familiar with the series.
Final Fantasy 9, I think that's one of my favorite Final Fantasy musics.
All right, we're seeing everybody except Dat immediately go for the owl, but Dat is going to go straight for the Stray Fairy with Riley in hot pursuit.
We did have a big chest here in Clocktown, so.
Hey, free explosives. We got a blast mask in the tree.
Oh, wow. We're going to have a blast here. Got Gotta have some fun in there. Sinai choosing not to go after it. Maybe trying to keep it in logic, or just wanting a little bit more money for, yeah, a little bit more money for when they go to get our good old Tingle out of the thing. Ooh, and there's a Gibdo mask. And Cafe's mask.
All right, so Cafe's mask locked by projectiles, but we have bombs, so we can already enter the observatory, which is pretty nice. Or we can check the observatory wall. Still out of logic without a projectile, but I don't think our runners are going to be too concerned about that.
Logic's just a suggestion, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a bomb shop check here for a heart piece, it looked like.
Yeah, nothing that we're gonna worry our little minds over. It looks like it's a big chest for bombers. Riley showing us south. And this is, ooh, our good old time slot. Lost.
Well, nobody's avoiding that, that's for sure.
And our first hints, we have Stone Tower Temple is foolish.
Oof, that's a big foolish.
Kamaro is pointless. Stockpot Inn is Way of the Hero. And boat archery is not required.
All right,
Hey,
so
look, Riley found his paper.
So Deku Mask was in the bomber's hideout. Goron Race is a not required bottle.
Oh, you mean finally a Goron race not required with me? And Beavers is dead.
No, Dad, this is the wrong randomizer. This is MMR. This is not Donkey Kong 64. All Beavers is dead.
Yeah, sadly we don't get to see Beavers this seed. Okay, P-Hat time.
Grog has ice arrows.
Ooh.
That is...
Wait, who does?
Grog. No, Grog. Grog is lemons, right?
Yeah,
Chat,
I think so.
Chat, help me out with that. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, lemons are required.
Okay, so we need our Bremen mask. That just verifying that I read those hints correctly.
And the Camaro hint, is that a sometimes or a priority? I keep forgetting that.
Tomorrow I'm not ever sure on.
Camaro
Tomorrow is
sometimes, okay.
Okay. Beavers and then Goron Race are our two always in.
Lemons, yeah, lemons is our other sometimes hint too. So,
Ooh, Zora.
light arrows on aliens.
Yes, sisters are finally required. And Zoro Hollow, by the way, is way here.
Thank you. Yeah, folks, we're getting a lot of info here, so bear with. I saw Seahorses is dead on Dad's screen on the playback.
Bear with me too, because I'm the one that's updating our wonderful hints, and so I want to make sure I get them correct.
All right, I see a small gilded in the Tournament Field grass chest, and that is Land Title Deed. That's a nice instant turn in.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I also like the idea of the easy paper.
Easy paper as well.
Is this the first time seeing Dodongos up on Dats?
I think so.
It's just a small chest.
All right, we've got Room Key, which is Stone Mask. Good to have that before any stealth sections this time.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to Deku Palace or Pirate's Fortress, it's great to have. I love when we find it in Pirate's Fortress Interior, right after we've done every single, it's the last chest we get, right?
Mm-hmm. Only the most insulting spot for it. It's about as insulting as Screw Attack in Torvus Lagoon in Metroid Prime 2.
Ooh, there is Fierce DD already.
It never fails. FD before remains. You love to see it.
That's going to be nice for our runners with the bosses.
All right, the Gorman race was a heart piece.
I like the variety we're seeing between our runners. They're not all following the exact same path.
All right, another small gilded chest here containing the
Ooh.
pendant. Nice
The
waist.
best item in the game. And by best, I mean most useless.
I was about to say, nah. All right, so we have a peculiar situation right now.
Sinai giving the double. I love that double check.
You love to see it. Oh, Riley's having a hard time with this slide.
I mean, I think he was just enjoying the slide.
So we have a lot of valuable information here. We know where ice and light arrows already are.
Yeah, we have non-required gyro mask on Crimea because we got that Gibdo free in South Clocktown.
Yeah, that's locked either by Deku Mask, Moon's Tear, or Hookshot. Which we already have Deku Mask. Now that's still an out of... Actually, yeah, it's still an out-of-logic Deku Mask. We're looking for a projectile of some kind, which we haven't found yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised for Seed I've rolled recently that the projectile is not getting in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty uncommon. That being said, Ace Slayer is our first to Guru for a heart piece.
Dat picking up his good old stone mask.
Now, with what we know, there's actually a non-zero chance that stockpot in Way of the Hero is for toilet paper, because we do have a stockpot in Wath and a free land title deed.
Yeah, so you said it's a free turn-in, but I'd rather do the toilet paper since I know that is a Wath.
We are probably going to see folks try and prioritize that. This was Time Lost Book, right, on Ace Slayer's screen? Yes, it was. And it looks like Dad has set up, chat saying Dad set up midnight meeting courtesy of that early cafe mask.
Yeah, I mean, that is nice getting early. It's nice to be, it's not hard to route midnight meeting into your time first cycle. It's that way you have one less time required check on later cycles.
Yeah, and once we have a projectile, it puts Deku Mask in logic, which means we can actually get in there on night one. So, interesting. Let's see if Sinai has another hint here. Gossips is dead.
Circus Leader's Mask, okay. That's another one of our always hints now. So, the way always hints work is here, we have a pull up about 12 of them.
No!
What did I miss?
Bremen's Mask is wallet locked.
Oh!
It's on the scrub.
Oh, gotta love that. But we have 6 always hints, or pool of 12, but we have 6 always hints. Outside of those 6, if they're not in that pool, they are not going to be required at all. Wallet locked ice arrows.
Honestly, that wallet is probably one of our Waths, if I had to guess. I would put money on Stockpot and being Wath for a wallet right now, because that gets you ice arrows.
Yeah, other one is Zora Hall. We're not going out. I mean, I would rather it be Zora Hall, but we're not going that way for a little while.
Yeah, we're not. The things that are mainly keeping us out of Zora Hall is Zora Mask for a couple of checks. And then we also need fire arrows for stage lights, mountain title deed for the turn-in, and the item in the Lulu's room. And it looks like Sinai has done a owl save here. This is most likely for the checking the land deed.
Yeah, I'm all for scumming this. So. Oh, there's Deku Mask. Wait.
Yeah.
I forgot we had that. We did not have that.
Yeah, that's why I was saying
that's the bomber hideout, yeah.
Yeah. All right, the turn-in is a red rupee, so Sinai immediately hitting the reset button.
Good, that scum, it pays off right there, knowing that's just red rupee.
And because a Slayer is our first into night one, he will be our first to check the Postman minigame.
As I always ask, how good are you at counting?
You know, I'm fairly good at counting, but getting to 19 on an exactly specific 1 in 1/20th of a second frame, maybe not so much.
But Ace nailed it for our Great Fairy Mask.
All right, nothing on the Moon's Tier, but I think we knew that already. All right, we're going to get our swordsman school. Interestingly, I do believe no one has made a rupee dump to check bank 1. And considering we now know a wallet is required.
That stopped and put 5 rupees in, so.
Okay, just so that way 299s can carry you over. Makes sense.
By the way, apparently it's 2 frames to hit that one.
Is it 2? Oh,
Fox clarified us.
For US, that makes a lot of sense.
You know, because we love to ramble on, so that extra frame helps. I don't know
enough.
what I'm talking about.
All right, Ace also nailing the sword school. So his reward for this is hookshot.
Okay, so that's in logic.
That puts that blast mask, not blast mask, that puts Deku Mask and Gibdo in play. Ooh, so now we're just missing a wallet, yeah, we're missing a wallet, and then we can go get Bremen's Mask and then get ice arrows. We may see our runners try to delay that to see if a keg comes up in the opening cycle here, because we do know that Ranch Sisters is also light arrows. So there's 2 arrow upgrades in Ranch.
So who likes the fact that we have aliens required finally?
I do.
I am so for aliens being required.
We haven't had an alien seed in, at least I haven't witnessed an alien seed live in ages.
If I roll a gentle seed this time, I love that there's aliens.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where we stand here, because we've got... What are we missing to get into Icona completely? We have a death mask. We know about ice arrows. We just need a bow and magic.
Yeah.
And Dat discovers that there's a...
I love how that was... Okay, kudos to Dat for that one. He's like, mother... Beep, beep. Sensor.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine if that was added as a random sound effect? Or a random jingle?
Sensor? Oh, have it when you're low on heart. Sensor.
No, that's just Link having a bad day.
Scrub has Bremen Mask, which leads to our ice arrows.
Yeah, this is looking to be pretty spicy, folks. Now, that being said, we do know of a way of the hero and stock pod in, which we do have the ability to check one of those checks, which is the toilet paper turn-in, and we're, at least it's my belief that that's probably the wallet that leads to Bremen Mask for ice arrows.
I am looking for... Okay, so Ace will probably be our first to save Graham here in a second. Or did that already say? Dad's doing... Dad about to get his hook shot.
Yeah. Those wooden logs will never see it coming.
Take that, you stout poles.
All right, we're getting the Transformation Fairy reward, which is a silver rupee. Unfortunately, I think Ace Slayer just dropped a silver rupee on the ground as a result.
I think he had like room for like 5, maybe.
No, he had no room. It was 99 already.
That one was 99. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Ace Slayer dropped a silver. Ace Slayer dropped a silver rupee on the floor.
We have double postman, by the way, between Riley and Tanai.
Yep, Dat also nailed it on the first try. So our runner's nailing postman minigame this morning.
And Ace is our first to save Granny.
All right, Bomb Grandma gives us money.
Even more wasted money.
Ace Slayer has now dropped 2 large rupees on the ground.
We don't need that money, right? Until we get Bang 3 required. It's starting bombers, which is always nice.
Yeah, so we have a Stone Tower Temple Foolish also, which is pretty interesting. So we had this come up in Qualifier 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
It seems like if I roll a seed, it's going to have Stone Tower Temple Foolish.
Yeah. Okay, so boat archery is magic beans. Actually, with that boat archery hint, I think we're good on our priority and our sometimes hints.
I think we need one more always hint.
I don't think so. I have Gorn Race, Beavers, Ranch Sisters, Seahorse, Gossip Stones, and Boat Archery.
I thought boat archery was a sometimes.
No, boat archery is a
okay, you guys
is a priority.
I just roll the seeds. You guys can just correct me on everything.
No worries. Let's see.
There's Zora's Mask on Midnight Meeting, so that's definitely could be our way of the hero.
Oh, yeah, that's very likely our way of the hero. That lets us get into Zora Hall. That gives us a check. Where was that cafe mask again? That was early.
That was on North Clocktown Tingle.
Yes. So everybody should have gotten that.
Money again, just so you want to pay $70 for $50 from the bomb shop?
I don't think so. What a ripoff.
By the way, if I randomly disconnect, my cat's been having fun walking across my computer, so
That's fair.
apparently I'm not spending enough attention to him.
All right, so we get a postman hat from the Bombers.
Yeah, it was an expensive purchase, which means that one's Iconic Canyon, isn't it?
Come again?
So all the Tingle purchases are a double thing. So the expensive one for Clocktown means it was the cheaper one in Swamp. So you could have gotten it for 20 rupees, I think, or 5 rupees or whatever in Swamp instead of your full cost in Clocktown.
Looks like Postman Hat yielded a mountain title deed, which is not a bad time to pick that up because we can turn that in at Zora Hall literally right now.
No, we can't.
Well, Dat could after picking it up. Because everybody else needs to go get...
we can't. We don't have Goron, dude.
Oh, right. That's a better alternative for toilet paper, though.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, since we do know what that has what title deed has as a turn-in.
We saw toilet paper?
No, we haven't seen toilet paper, but we saw land title deed turn-in.
Yes, we did.
And we know it's just $20.
That's true.
Okay, I am happy Dat Lost It is doing Deku Playground. 1 to 2 seeds I've rolled recently. Deku Playground has had a major item and has commonly been skipped.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think if Stockpotting's Way of the Hero is only for Zora Mask, that's a weird one because it does set the chains in motion here to clear the Zora Hall Wath, but at the same time, we're still missing a few things.
Hey, Gunther.
We could really do with the bow, for one thing.
Deku has drumroll. Oh, Great Fairy Sword. That's a nice little bonus.
Sure, we'll take it.
Not required, but it's nice to have. I probably should turn some audio on here so I actually hear some people's music. I sometimes run with all our runners on silent just because I don't want to hear censored when people are low on health. Oh wait, we don't have that set, please.
Not yet, thankfully. Give it time. But I think we're getting our first look at Great Bay Tingle from Ace Slayer.
Yes, and I right behind them. Pizza Heart and Pizza Heart. Would you like a Pizza Heart?
No thanks.
You don't want the extra health?
Nah.
We're just too good. We don't need it, right?
Also, we need to kind of save $100 for we need to save $100 for Ice Air for Bremen's Mask. Oh. Okay, so can I say with that Adult's Wallet discovery that technically Stockpotting was the way to that wallet?
Where was it?
It was in the sunken chest in Termina Field.
Yeah.
All right, so that gives us Bremen Mask, which gives us Ice Arrows. This is looking like another one of those early Icona seeds, folks. Oh, relatively early Icona. We're still missing... We just need a bow and magic and we're in business.
Yeah, but that's still 2 items. Riley now choosing to go to Deku's Playground, which he will be rewarded with that Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah, it seems everybody taking that... everybody rushing the west here for the quick checks here. And with Blast Mask and Hookshot, you do get a lot of checks in Cape.
And there's a repeat on Boat Archery.
So, if I'm reading my notes correctly, we are missing a single way of the hero and a pair of foolishes.
Yes, I'm surprised we don't have those yet. Or at least one of the foolishes. One more of the foolishes.
Yeah, we got some pretty lucky hint distribution.
You thought I was evil? Look at Fox's suggestion on where Bow and Magic are. Which it can't be, by the way, because Magic can't... neither of those can technically be in Will. If they're our first required ones.
All right, well, we did get a... I saw it on screen, and I can't remember already what it was. A bottle of gold dust on Cape Ledge with... Oh, okay, sure.
Hey,
two
we have a
bottles.
bottle.
We have 2 bottles.
Okay, so 2 bottles is better than 1 bottle.
Yeah, so gold dust is really nice. Unfortunately, we can't turn in Smithy 2 right this minute without... Yeah,
Ooh,
we're missing
that means
either...
Ace Slayer missed out on the wallet. So is
Yeah.
Riley so far. Actually,
yeah.
is the only person that hasn't.
Yeah, because that's the only one who did Midnight Meeting.
Ooh, that means our runners are going to be a little bit behind.
Yeah, Riley actually hasn't even bought Cafe Mask yet, by the looks of it. I don't see it on his tracker.
I give kudos to Dat for great routing on that.
Sanai, for that matter, hasn't done so either. Ooh, yeah, chat brings up a great point. If the Wath and Zora Hall is for Keg, then that's a real big deal for anybody who hasn't already picked up Zora Mask.
Yeah, because you're not going to do Midnight Meeting second cycle if you're doing Alien.
Yeah, Sanai realizing...
Lemons has ice arrows.
Now, what's time is Sanai in the cycle? Too late. 1:15 a.m. night 1.
Yeah, unless they set up Midnight Meeting, which I don't think they did, they're not talking. They're not getting that mask.
Though they can't. You can't set up Midnight Meeting when it's that late.
No, I've just meant if they would have done it earlier, but they don't have Cafe's mask, if I remember correct.
Right. All right, so Dad's also picking up his pair of bottles here.
Yep. I mean, it's nice to have a bottle going into day 2 Woods of Mystery.
Interesting as well that Dad is not bothering to pick up Bremen's mask yet. I mean, this is fair. You can wait that out a little bit. Although I don't know. I don't remember if he's checked. Yes, he did check because he left a hilarious blast mask right in the Deku Scrub's face at the time of discovery. So,
yeah, we're not on a crunch exactly, though, for picking it up. So
exactly.
Nice.
All right, what does this hint read? It reads...
Grog again!
Okay, okay, game. Okay, game, we get it.
Can we have our other hints, please?
Yeah. Yeah, so...
As much as I like the fact that we have repeats, I kind of want a new one.
Well, maybe we'll see something for Ranch Day 3. With no bow, Dad has to deal with this like the hard way here.
Those are two well, those are both... that's a repeat of the Ice Arrow hint. So, just because the Way of the Hero is technically fulfilled with our Zora Mask, doesn't mean that other things could not be in that Wath.
Yeah, it's often said, always full clear your Watts, and we may see that come to fruition here, depending on what may be found elsewhere in Stockpot Inn.
Because one of my most infamous seeds I've rolled is I've had all 3 elemental arrows in Stockpot Inn. I think one was on Granny Stories, one was on Midnight Meeting, and one was on Check-In.
Well, Sanai is our first to discover that we have a Romani's mask on Kotake.
Okay. That doesn't do as much good at the moment.
Not particularly. But Dad, on the other hand, finds Pictobox in the sunken cape chest.
That's nice to get early if you think you're going to be doing... well, if you want to aim for seahorses, which is hinted dead anyway, so never mind. But it's nice before we go to Swamp for Tingle.
Indeed, and Dad actually has not been in that direction yet.
I right now give Dat the kudos for the good routing here. That first cycle midnight meeting. That's just the Zora Mask has opened so many doors for him. Hopefully, our other runners will do that next cycle. Sinai jumping to day 3 already.
Unfortunately, Riley, not enough money to buy the cafe mask.
Well, he dropped like 150 bucks on the ground.
Well, no, that was Ace Slayer who dropped 150 bucks on the ground.
True. Riley does know it's there though, so.
Indeed. All right. What do royalties get us?
Ooh, Captain's Hat.
Ah, that could be Way of the Hero, actually.
Yeah, that's easily could be our way of the hero. I'm
And
going
we
to
have
put that in our hints just as a question mark.
We have explosives too, so that we could almost toss the place.
Could that be our first song?
Could be. We got finally another hint from Sinai that reads Mountain Village is foolish, so say goodbye to any use for that gold dust that isn't money.
That's one of our weaker foolishes, sadly.
It's got mixed results, because on one end, that's a springtime chest you can rule out as well. A couple springtime checks you can rule out.
And it's double smithy you can rule out.
All right, so we see our other stock pod in Wath, which is, again, probably for Zora Mask if it's that easily accessible.
We are not going to see Hugo either, by the way.
Nope. No
Great
Hugo.
investment.
Yeah, no Hugo, no Smithies, no Darmani.
Rip. Why are we blaming Gunzor? I mean, I normally blame Gunzor, but I'm wondering why we're blaming Gunzor this time.
All right. We've got another hint coming up, but unfortunately, Sinai having to leave the ice arrows in here behind a little bit.
He's going to show us Deku Palace. This will be some nice new information. Plus, that stone mask we got early is can be helpful.
And it would seem he agrees with you on that.
I mean, I wish I would have had the stone mask when I played through Deku Playground the first time as a kid. And finally getting his time loss.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of how early that was, there was really no way around it.
Unless you knew it was in there. Yeah, you're not.
So we've now just wrapped up our ranch cleanup, and we have not found that last Wath hint. So that leads me to suspect that this last Wath could very well be a and water is wet seed.
Ooh, there is an all nights mask on Bean Daddy.
Well, there's another pair of stock pod in checks.
Always clear your wasp, people.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that all-night mask is a little on the late side.
Water's wet? I didn't know that.
Oh, here's our last foolish, though. Sewers.
Okay, that's not bad. That's a few check.
You know something? That tells me that Goron mask is going to be late.
That gives me the feeling we're going to have a late Goron mask. Which, by the way, if we get that, means we have a late light arrows.
Yeah, on top of everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
and FYI, as we have always already determined, powder keg is required.
Yeah, so we already need powder keg. We got Captain's Hat out of Zora Hall.
We actually don't need the powder keg for once for the song. Well, we don't mind the song, but we need it for our good old aliens. So, chat, tell me, do you guys like seeing aliens being required?
I'll allow it.
And that is Sonata.
Okay, now we can actually completely toss the graveyard.
Okay, so that's Vanilla Sonata. Is this even rando? We're going to see Ace just keep going through. He could actually fully clear Woodfall Temple.
Oh, bow would be nice, though.
Nice, but is it required?
Don't you have to hit like an ice switch?
Never mind. I blame the fact that I'm doing another early morning restream.
Well, the Swamp Grotto also has a red potion bottle. Wow. Nice red potion bottle when we just saved the Witches game.
There's
Thanks.
always a bottle in that grotto.
Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
I mean, there could be a bow just straight up sitting in Woodfall Temple.
I mean, there could be. There's no reason to not suspect it, given that it can't be ruled out now. All right, that's going to turn in Landede an insta reset here.
So, just while we have a breather, as we're seeing repeats on runners, did you know our next qualifier is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern?
All right, we've got free magic in Woodfall, so that's our magic. We literally just need a bow, and literally the whole world opens up.
I know, there's so many possibilities. And sadly, I'm not even going to be able to torture our runners tomorrow with the qualifier. I mean, enjoy the race with our runners tomorrow. I'm out of I originally was signed up, but then I'm kind of was being dragged out of the house. Kicking and screaming, the whole fun, enjoyable way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that would be mean, Fox. I will allow it. That is a big chest at the back of Woodfall.
Yeah, I think this Woodfall might be a little stacked. Just a little.
It's going to have our other wallet.
That'd be funny.
Nope, it's a razor sword. We'll make things a little easier for clearing things out. But we already have that Great Fairy Sword, so... Well, Ace doesn't. Ace has not done Deku Playground.
Right, and Sinai also hasn't done it either yet because of a late acquisition of Deku Mask, but it looks like he's grabbing it now.
Riley following behind into Woodfall.
And just as you predicted, Cemetery Ace Slayer will be going into Woodfall Temple here. Might as well give it a quick full clear.
Can't full clear without that bow.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well peek it anyway, because...
You could imagine having a vanilla bow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think... Yeah, because Zora Mask leads to ice arrows, but without a bow, that doesn't currently do us any good. Unless Bo is just chilling on one of the bank upgrades.
Is the pun intended there? Because you said ice arrows and then you said chilling.
No, but I appreciate the correlation nonetheless.
I love when Fox jinxes things for us, though. We're getting a toilet paper check-in, finally.
Yeah, Sanaya a tad bit early here, but yeah, let's see what this is. If this is a wallet, I'm going to giggle a little bit. Probably not, but it would still be funny.
Here, take this. It's been down here. It is $50.
Okay.
I mean, $50 instead of $20. Because if you used it the regular turn-in, it's $20. We do not have the ability to go north yet.
No, we're still missing a bow, and only a bow. And here's our first check of... Oh, never mind. Sanai's just detouring for the... Sanai's going to get the very bad news that the progression is locked behind a wallet.
But it's just nice to have that information.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the hints are playing with some... We're getting some real power out of our hints today. Like, we got the one sometimes and one priority hint set given a required item.
We are still missing a Way of the Hero, though.
Yes, we are, and it's a little bit concerning that we haven't even seen the first Gossip Stone for it yet.
Well, okay, my brain is trying to comprehend of what if there's any places ruled out that it could be, but there is none. Because if we haven't gotten Goron Mask for a while, but who knows? There's so many options. I'm thinking Dat might not fully dip into Woodfall Temple like the rest of our runners have because he has so much available for him.
All right, final hint. Great Bay Coast, Way of the Hero.
What did we get on the coast? Nothing so far.
Nothing yet. That can only be two things. That can only be Clifford or the Ocean Spider House chest.
Spicy.
Also, yeah, French Vanilla Bow.
I called it. So now Ace can fully clear Woodfall Temple.
Yep. Okay, Great Bay Coast Wath, and we have a captain's hat.
So we officially know that Great Bay Coast cannot be a bow.
Yeah, can't be a bow.
And there's Mirror Shield for Sinai.
Oh, where did that come from? Graveyard Grotto.
Okay, Dat will get this when he fully clears because he got that good old captain's hat.
Now, ain't this cute? We got Mirror Shield and Captain's Hat, two great song items, but the other song item is currently locking our light arrows.
I know, because that and Goron Mask, but because I had the audacity to put light arrows on Ranch Sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need fire arrows, Goron Keg, light arrows, ice arrows once we pick them up.
And we know where those are, as well as the wallet to get them.
But technically speaking, we might have two of our Wasp levels filled. So Great Bay Coast could be one of the three items.
Right. Yeah. It's got to be either Ocean Spider House chest with Captain's Hat, or it is Clifford.
Could you imagine Zora Hall having Captain's Hat, which gives us our Great Bay Coast one, which requires Captain's Hat?
Unfortunately, I can.
Or it could be Macau, by the way.
Could be Macau. Unfortunately, for that we need Song of Healing.
It's in the graveyard.
Could be. Although Sinai not really interested in.
I only say that because I love the Captain's Hat being required again.
Oh, yeah, Sinai does not have Captain's Hat yet, so cannot actually check many items down here.
A lot of these things are actually stuck behind that Zora mask on Midnight Meeting.
Yeah, this Midnight Meeting is starting to become a really big deal.
It's going to be a nice bottleneck. At least it will finally bottleneck and force our runners to go do Midnight Meeting.
Sinai does actually kind of have to book it to this owl statue here. It is already at 4 a.m. on final night.
They're not inverse either. Not too much new information here. We're about to see Ace have way too much fun with Adalwa.
Yeah, take your pick. Razor Sword, Great Fairy Sword. Either way, easy fight.
What about
Oh yeah, we have FD
Here's
too.
TD. I was like, wait, why are we rolling out FD?
Even easier.
I don't know. Great Fairy Sword and FD are almost on par for this fight. He's just going normal swings with Razor Sword.
Can't even be bothered to menu. Why not? Menuing is slow.
Exactly. We are going to see Honey and Darling now.
Okay, this has been in logic for a bit, because it was Deku Mask Magic locked.
And Ottawa only has 20 bucks for us. What song do we get?
It's actually, there's a good chance this is Elegy. Because Stone Tower Temple.
Storm.
No,
Healing.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that puts Macau into logic.
Yeah, this seed is getting weird.
Morning Alka, or afternoon Alka.
Oh, what does that mean for Boss Blue Warp? Because we had a Temple Foolish.
We
Does
didn't
that
have
just
temples
mean-
except for song. We have
Okay.
just the whole temple is foolish.
Okay. We're going to find out what's on the Skull Kid as well, because that's a song check.
Dat is 100 away from Bank 2, by the way.
Indeed.
Actually, he's going to give Bang 2 here in a second. Magic was in Woodfall.
Yeah, along with something nice. A sword, right? Yeah.
Razor Sword. So what is Bank 2 for us today? Double Magic!
Okay, magic was totally free today.
And that's nice early. Double Magic, no temples beaten. This is our first... yeah, Sanai is showing us a Skull Kid for the first time. Well, we know one of our healing checks is dead. Darmani.
Yes.
And actually, we know Kamaro's dead. It's storms? We had storms
Really?
on Skull Kid.
Okay, folks, have fun full clearing almost the entire game looking for Keg. Because that's literally what we're doing right now.
Keg on Pamela?
Could be. Why not? It's already in play.
Yeah, we could check it out of logic right now, but actually no. Yeah, because you could do Bremen's Mask before and get ice arrows to get up there.
Yeah. There is no reason. There is nothing stopping
There's
us
multiple.
from.
There's 3 things that could be on Pamela too. It could be our Gora Mask. It could be our Powder Keg. It could be our freaking Fire Arrows.
I like where this is going very much.
That's a spicy meatball. So the seed started off being gentle to our runners. It's kind of turned that around.
You know, I would still say it's actually still pretty fine because we're only missing a couple of items and we're only 42 minutes in. The majority of the rest that we don't have are at least known.
But we're going to be doing a lot of random checks because we have so much open.
Right, absolutely. But the problem I think we have here is that we've got runners that are very behind the bandwagon here because they have not picked up Zoramask out of Midnight Meeting.
It looks like Sanai's lining that up.
Now, that being said, the only thing Zoramask has immediately led to was Captain's Hat.
Well, technically ice arrows too.
It does lead to ice arrows eventually. Yeah, that's true. Because of the wallet.
Apparently, I'm being asked to roll the required vanilla letter to Mama this season.
All right, so Dad's 10 rupees short for buying the Bremen's Mask, unfortunately.
He bought it, I thought.
Oh, did he? I don't see it marked.
I swear I saw it above his head.
Maybe. I might have just looked away. In which case...
He bought it. Alka says he bought it.
Okay.
You want me to be held responsible?
Oh, wow. Ace Slayer's doing a YOLO dog race?
I mean, he had the monies.
After Qualifier 3, I don't blame him, quite frankly.
Was dog race required?
Dog race was required. And actually could have skipped a vast majority of the trash logic.
Gold Dog getting bullied here, though.
Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like Ace Slayer is about to get ripped off here.
Have we seen Labfish?
No. Bottles were after the first coast checks.
So this is a Great Bay Coast check. And it has our Lens of Truth. So that could be...
Shiro. That's what I'm thinking.
And there's Dad's Mirror Shield.
Yeah, if Lens is Way of the Hero, yeah, that could be Keg Castle, though? No, that doesn't make any sense.
I would love a required Keg Castle, but...
Well, that's going to be pointless because Keg is also locking light arrows. Well, yeah, you need Goramask to use Keg anyway, too.
That is a biggie on Captain Keto.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see Keg Castle today, since Keg's locking light arrows, too.
Dad's fully able to clear Graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, without us not getting a Dampe hint, we're not doing Dampe.
Yep, Dampe is off the table.
I think my last qual I rolled had Dampe required. It was either that or the weekly right before.
Wow, Dad not even bothering to try and catch Kita.
Thanks for this. I'm going to reset them.
Looks like it. Or just go into the graves now and deal with it later. To answer a question, chat, the iconic castle pillar is locked by fire arrows and lens, right?
I believe so. Sinai, by the way, did pick up their cafe mask now.
Okay. So yeah, there could be something on iconic castle pillar if we find fire arrows.
Bow on Kita would be funny. What happens if a runner forgot to turn on their timer?
That wouldn't be too much of an issue because they can still the done command in the race time room can act independently of the timer.
Yeah,
if needed.
You're required to restream, so they could always manually be timed too. But
yeah, not restream, but they do need to be on air.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're streaming. That I've put the re in there, and I don't. English is hard, first thing in the morning.
All right. Dad unfortunately needs to wait for a blast mask recharge. Yeah, we still don't have a bomb bag. We've been running on blast mask the entirety of the seed.
And Great Fairy Sword is going to make easy work of the Iron Knuckles.
Dad still has to be careful to not take a hit here, but he does not.
I don't think Bomb Bag can be Wath if you have the blast mask early.
No, I don't think Bomb Bag would be helpful for anything at this point.
Speaking of Goron mask, there it is. Ooh, Captain's Hat is definitely a Wath item.
Yeah, Captain's Hat's definitely the Wath for Coast. Not Coast, Zora Hall.
I've put that's way ahead with all this.
Dad is absolutely way ahead right now. At this point, he can do pretty much anything. Except
keg.
Right, except the keg lock stuff. And obviously we're missing fire, but knowing how the seed's been going right now, they're just going to be chilling in Snowhead Temple.
French Vanilla's fires?
Yeah. I mean, we can also get the Goron Baby song too now. So,
yeah, we can go north.
Now, that being said, Dad is still missing a bow. Which the one we know of was in Woodfall Temple.
So now I'm missing the jump up here in Woodfall.
Yeah, this is just going to be a KO. I don't think there's any way around it.
You can't get over with that few hearts. You can't get over to the platform fast enough. Oh, so now I got Dragonfly bullied.
Unfortunate.
So we already have our quote-unquote useless songs. This one is Elegy.
Which is... It might not be useless. If Light Arrows is locking fire, then Inverted Stone Tower could have some progression.
Oh, I was saying our useless songs that we had earlier was Storms and Healing.
Oh, yes. But yeah, I was about to say, like, Elegy also useless, but it has a potential to... It has a use. Oh, there's some stuff in Lens Cave.
And that's our bomb bag.
There we go.
So we don't have to keep using our health. And this is another biggie. It is a heart container.
I would have laughed if that was another bomb bag.
Oh, I would have laughed. I was waiting for it.
Okay. All Knight's mass purchase is dead as well. Just $20.
So I want to point out we're almost 50 minutes in, and Tat is still on day 2.
Yeah, Dad has been milking this first cycle. After his incredible Zora mask find, he's been given plenty of stuff to do.
Riley and Ace about to finish up first cycle about the same time. Yeah, he says Kita because Kita was not cooperating with him. He might be abandoning that, which has a slight chance to bite him in the butt because that was a big chest. But it is out of logic because he doesn't have a bow. So County Canyon platform has nothing. Or ledge, or whatever you want to put it. And that Gossip Stone being a pain in the butt for Dat here, Zora.
All right, we're going to see a Shrine Grotto check. I don't think we saw this from our other runners because they didn't have Zora Mask on the first pass.
The only one that went up this way was Sinai, and they only went up and got the owl.
Yeah, he was almost out of time.
Hey, look, it's another Great Big Coast Way of the Hero. I wonder what that was for, Captain's Hat. Oh, wait, no. We don't have Great Big Coast. Captain's Hat was Zora Hall.
Coast could be Way of the Hero for Lens.
Maybe.
Yeah, I suspect... Right now, I'm kind of suspecting Shiro. But if it's not the Lens, then it's either something in Ocean Spider House chest or Clifford. Or
okay,
Macau.
Sinai picking up their Zora Mask.
All right.
That has to be slightly painful. 51 minutes in, and finally getting your WAT done when you had that cafe mask available so early.
Yeah, that was a unfortunately very early Zora Mask. It was literally just behind a projectile, which we had very early thanks to Hookshot.
Yeah, Hookshot. Where was Hookshot again?
It was somewhere in Sphere Zero. It was not particularly difficult. I might have been... It was someplace really nice. I just can't remember what it was.
Chat will Sword School.
Yeah, that's totally free.
See, I love when chat can help us out. Dat finally gonna show us his day 3.
Unfortunately, with no bow, Riley's also having the same problem.
Kita getting a bit too far. Yeah, at some point, Kita gets too far ahead, and you're not going to be able to target him at all.
Yeah, he's only good for one rotation. He's actually about to reach the end anyway, so yeah, that's a reset.
It's like, aha, I won. This is Dad's first time over to Milk Ranch, even. Or Milk Ranch Road. So now I gotta get that quality of life upgrade with the Great Fury Sword. Ace officially sets up his next, or starts his new cycle. And Riley getting that good old Mirror Shield. By the way, Mirror Shield is required.
Yeah. Since we already have healing and storms.
And I would say Keg is required, but we kind of already know that.
Yeah, so Keg is going to have a song and light arrows. Yeah, Mirror Shield's got to have either a Templo song or Oath. Yeah, the big mystery right now for this seed is definitely Fire.
I'd follow that closely up by Keg.
Yeah, although the thing
Riley
is
getting Kita, by the way, this time.
Indeed, that should be a KO there. Yep. 3 jump slashes, easy check.
I really am curious about this, because if this has something biggie, that has kind of stranded this one.
And Ace has just skipped Midnight Meeting for Grandma Long Story, which has revealed money, so...
Okay, Kita only has Ocean's title D turn in.
I mean, why not? It's only Zora Mask locked. Now, that being said, Riley is about to reset cycle, so getting that Ocean title deed again is not gonna be great.
Oh, this is good for Sinai. Sinai's about to pick up the big wallet, or the wallet, and then can go get their Bremen mask to get their ice arrows.
Yeah, and he's already on day 2, so not too much cycle movement to do so.
I'm putting Dat in first on our restream, Sinai second, and it's a toss-up between Ace and Riley right now.
Yeah, both of them not having Zora Mask is definitely not working in their favor at the moment.
Well, Ace reset again, by the way.
Yes, Ace. Okay, so Ace just decided to bin second cycle on Grandma Stories.
Dat did not like that hint, or that stone, so he just punched it. He's loving my where things are. Because, I mean, that blast mask on the scrub.
All right, and Dat does have Bremen's now, so we are going to finally see our first ice arrow pickup.
And light arrows are on Ranch Sisters Aliens. By the way, Turn up your music and get ready because we are soon going to have the best song in the game. It is about time for Lemons. Sorry, I really like Lemons.
Let's hear it.
And hyping it up.
You can't hear it, but I am very much humming this.
Oh, so am I. Sorry, I always go quiet during Lemons because I love the music.
Oh, you're good.
You know, I think I figured out where I put Powder Keg. On the moon.
Yeah, no. Realistically, though, speaking, though, it's either fire arrows or keg behind that lens. So, well, assuming lens is the coast wath.
I wonder what Lemons has today. You know, that's my first time seeing Grog as a hint, too.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we've had Grog hinted in the Latin. We certainly didn't have him hinted in Quals 2 or 3.
You can laugh at me. I did not realize his name was Grog either until this restream.
Yeah. I knew Grog was... It was Lemons or something else that wasn't Lemons. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
We are getting the Deku Mask version of Honey and Darling.
Careful, Sinai. That hurts.
At least when you come into Honey and Darling as a Deku, you get half the number of targets and they're all on the same height. Sinai do showing us that is quite doable and doing a decent job. Yes, it is a very painful way to play, but hey, it is in logic. Because you do have that magic for to make it a projectile. Sinai also showing us that the guards do care about our Deku scrubs and do not want them going out into the woods alone.
All right,
Or,
that being
in
said...
this case, the canyon.
That being said, Sinai is now going to go and grab Bremen Mask right on time for day 3, no less. Riley also picking up Cafe's Mask to be on the path to Ice Arrows.
Dad picking up the gonna pick up the lens here.
We might see a relatively soon Shiro play here, because we can also do all of Pirate's Fortress Interior as well, although Dad is still missing the bow. So, actually, no, Deku Bubbles is a good alternative if you wanted to get the chest that's guarded by bees.
So Riley did the good old thing of picking up Cafe's Mask now. So he could he's going to set up Midnight Meeting, which will put him on the right track. Why does Ace have a significant advantage? Oh, because he got the bow in Woodfall.
Right. So yeah, it really depends on if any other bows happen to show up sometime between now and later. But Dad is going to check Clifford for us.
This is new info. And someone will have to help me out because you normally can't see Clifford. That's Doggy Raid.
Was it?
Yeah, that was the Mask of Truth.
Oh, yeah, so it was. I thought it was a heart container.
It was too hollow to be a heart container.
No, that's fair play.
Darmania is going to stay dead, but stay as ghost.
Is this literally another seed where Yellow Dog Race could potentially let you skip some things?
I hope it's just a wild goose chase on that.
Yeah, because it could be either or. Given that
trying to do long jumps with Blast Mask.
And gets it. Well done.
Then we shoot our lovely dancing scarecrow. Yep, that is the Mask of Truth.
All right. Shiro, in the
Ooh,
meantime.
he just doesn't have enough time to do it, though. He's going to have to wait until next cycle.
All right, and the answer is not Shiro.
We are getting Pirates Fortress Exterior.
That means Doggy Race has a real good chance of being our Waff now.
Yes, he has the mask, so if we somehow also stumble upon Keg, which this is a big chest here in Pirate Fortress Exterior, it's Keaton Mask. Ooh. If we get that Keg, we can always check Doggy Race early, too.
True.
Are you making fun of me, Turtle? My brain goes off on tangents. Path to Snowhead is not out. Why would Path to Snowhead be lens locked?
Yeah, Path to Snowhead's not. Yeah, Path to Snowhead's not locked by lens.
Yeah, the pillar isn't, or the pillar is, but the grotto is not.
That's true. Yeah, the pillar could be progression.
Dat remembers that Pirate Fortress Sewers is foolish, so...
Oh, you know what else we can check? Actually, is sound check an always? No, sound check is a
Sometimes.
Sound check is a sometimes. So yeah, sound check is on the table.
Dat fully using his time to this first cycle. By the way, it is now time for me to make these grand announcements. Happy 1 hour mark.
Happy 1 hour mark, folks. This is a real interesting scenario we found ourselves in, where we're only looking for 2 items for go mode, and we might be on the path to one of them pretty soon.
So let's do a shout out to these 4 amazing runners who we have: A Slayer 111, Sinai, Riley, and Dat Lost It. Tracking for us today is the ever amazing Zoe, and good old Fox joining us too, who's sometimes with us in the commentary booth, but not today. I have Captain MD with me. Woo!
Yo.
Sorry, I have too much caffeine already.
Nah, you're good. Actually, could use a little bit of that.
I have a good old Dr. Pepper in front of me. I'm drinking them. Actually, funny thing, we did qual last Sunday. We did qual 2 together at way too early in the morning, and you were drinking a vanilla Coke. Literally within an hour of the race finishing, I went and got a vanilla Coke.
Lol. All right, well, Ace Slayer, get this, has set up for Pamela. This could be something. I mean, we've had access to this for not too long, but why not?
It could have our keg or fire arrows.
Ooh, another big gilded chest, and I've already done my obligatory bees joke, so...
Nope, Pamela only had a bloopy. No Pamela today.
Unfortunate. But we do have another big gilded chest here, and it is... I think it's big gilded, at least.
It is... Ooh, letter to Mama. That's actually good timing to get that.
That's very good timing. Because guess what? You can do an owl save for both checks.
Yeah, because you'd have to, what, is it 2 a.m. for Postman?
Yeah, you need to get the letter to Mama on the Postman before 2. There's enough
better
time.
Be inverted.
I think Dad's diamond is glowing, but I'm not sure. Or is pulsing, but I'm not sure. But either way, he's soaring out, so this is fine.
Yeah, he'll have plenty of time. Plus, he has that Rahmani mask, so yeah, we can do both. Well, actually, you don't need it for day 3 letter to Mama, right?
You need it for night 3 after 10.
But yeah, he has it, so we're good.
Yeah, the world's ending, but you still need to see the kid's ID.
Because you know that milk, whew. What's in that milk that makes it where ID is required?
Good question. They don't have... Infinite Magic's not something you get in, like, any other Zelda game, right?
Meh. Actually, I don't think I know it from any other Zelda game.
Yeah, and I guess Tears of the Kingdom didn't go into that, so it'll be another great mystery lost to lost to the ages.
For those curious about other Zelda games, there's big news that Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons is now on Nintendo Switch Online.
Indeed, that just dropped this week, did it not?
It did it. So that's those are some fun games, and they made it to where you can link between your game saves.
Yeah, because there was special content if you did complete both games and link them up accordingly.
So one thing I'm glad did not get, or that's in 3D but not in our version of the randomizer, is fishing.
Oh yeah, they added fishing in MM3D, right?
Yes.
All right, and Madame Aroma 2, Dad finished checking that up. It was just a purple rupee, so now he is going to get that set for Postman's Freedom after a reset and go ahead and do Shiro, along with a quick turn-in, just in case Bank 3 just so happens to have a keg.
Well, Bank 3 isn't always, and we've already had our always hints.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind.
I think, Jack can clarify this for me, but I think Bank 3 isn't always. I could be terribly wrong because I always get my... Oh, Bank 3 is a sometimes. See, I'm getting proven wrong left and right. Like I said, I roll the seeds. You guys tell me the hints.
All right, Riley now has Mask of Truth and is on a much more amenable time to skip ahead to go grab that later. And we do know this is Way of the Hero. Ace Slayer is going to feel pretty bad about this since it is... since he did YOLO Dog Race earlier.
This is a new hit for us, though, for on Ace Slayer and Macau, or did we already heal Macau?
We have not healed Macau. Because Dad could not do so on his first pass because he hasn't yet gotten Song of Healing.
Where was Song Healing?
On the Skull Kid.
I thought Skull Kid had storms.
Did Skull? Oh no, Healing was boss Blue Warp. You're right.
Oh, and we haven't finished our dungeon, so. And it's a Harpies. So yeah, that doggy race is looking more and more.
Yeah, it's either Doggy Racetrack or Ocean Spider House chest, which Ace Slayer could go. Could Ace go check that? Nope, no Captain's Hat. I mean, Ace could check it anyway without Captain's Hat.
What does Dead Cell has a ton he could be doing too for Chuck.
Right.
Yeah, all our runners thankfully now have their Zora mask and are being put in on the right direction for their ice areas that they want. Well, Ace still kind of missing that bigger wallet, but...
Yeah, we haven't seen this.
Is this Kingdom Hearts music?
I have no idea.
Yes, okay, it is Kingdom Hearts. I love the fact that our runners can individualize their music. And
oh, yes. All right, so this was Punch Rock Grotto. This is another major item.
Please tell me... Oh, there's room key for that.
Sure, we'll turn that in after we go check Postman's Freedom.
It's a Woth item.
Oh, geez, don't tell me that's fire. Well, if that's fire, then we're actually in a potential position for seed solved here.
Keg.
Well, that keg would be locked by the Mask of Truth.
True. So I'm hoping it's not fire, because I want some more spiciness.
So, yeah.
I was about to ask that. I don't remember any of our runners checking staff room, but apparently that has been checked.
Yeah, staff room was checked earlier. It's nothing. So yeah, Sanai's going to see this Mask of Truth and probably be a little bit annoyed, especially considering that it is a, he has just cycle reset.
I think of all people to be annoyed with it would probably be Ace, because Ace was the one that YOLO dog raced.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to do real quick.
Sure.
Here.
I mean, in the meantime, I don't think we're going to be seeing any new info right this minute. Ace Slayer does not have Mountain Title Deed, so isn't going to be turning that in here. Mountain Deed was in a wonky spot, too. It was in, I don't remember where Mountain Deed was at this point. Yeah, we could potentially be in a it's either a fire arrow or a keg casino, and frankly, those are both really bad. Because after we keg, I think would actually be worse, because then that gives us light arrows. Okay, letter to mama not required. In the meantime, we're going to get this room key, which is also... no, that's staff room. Room key's next. Riley now has wallet. And the room key chest is nothing, so that's it. That's all of Stockpot and cleared out. So yeah, we are just looking for the proper satisfaction of the Great Bay Coast Wath, and then we are on a casino for whichever one of the two items we haven't picked up yet.
Who will be the first to show us Doggy Race?
Alright, looks like Riley's in the best position to do it. He just got wallet, is preparing to grab Bremen's.
Dad is really trying to avoid resetting, isn't he?
I can believe it. At the moment, it doesn't look like he needs to rush it because Skull Kid is junk.
He doesn't know that, though.
He'll figure out in a few minutes.
I love the Banjo-Kazooie sound effects, too.
That's right. Mount Title D was on the post box turn-in. Ugh, I hope the Mount Title D turn-in is junk, because that's a rough turn-in, because that's bombers, and then you gotta turn it in again. Or actually, no, you could just use the postman's hat. Don't know what the heck I was thinking.
So, at the 75-minute mark, practically, 72, almost 73, finally going to be resetting time.
Yeah, unfortunately with no keg, but with Mask of Truth in tow, so this is a tough call to make, because I think...
I'd almost rush that Doggy Race.
I would too. Yeah, I would just bin the cycle. We'll check the all-night mask turn-ins so that you can skip ahead faster.
Here's an interesting random question that maybe someone with logic can point out for me. Can Mask of Truth have keg?
Yes, because you can just go in on day 3 and get it. And then if it's required, you force cycle reset. Nothing you could do about it.
I know, but that would just be a fun... That would fulfill our Wath, technically.
It would.
And leave out fire arrows, because we have no clues where those are.
Yeah, because if Mask of Truth is keg, then we're full clearing the whole game looking for fire arrows. Except the latter part of Snowhead Temple, that's about it.
Yeah, which I will open... Depending on how early we get any of those, I might be opening a bet for us.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about...
73-minute first cycle.
Hey, you know, to Dad's credit, he's been able to make real good use of it.
Yeah, I give him kudos. He's in lead on Restream.
Yeah, and it looks like he's immediately reacquiring the Mountain Title Deed. I'm gonna double check Zora Hall just to be absolutely sure there's nothing else hidden back there.
Fully clear your wasps.
Yeah, except the problem on Dad's case is that he still doesn't have the bow, which, once Dad runs out of checks, the logical step forward would be to start clearing dungeons. Although that being said, yeah, the only relevant song Dad has is, actually, Dad doesn't even have does Dad have Sonata? Hold on. Yeah, Dad has Sonata.
Yeah, he does have Sonata, because he tried doing Kita and Kita ran away.
Right. I like the Bayonetta Get Platinum Medal jingle, by the way, on Dad's screen.
Yeah, we know Kita has Ocean Title Deed, which is dead. Wait, Ocean Title Deed is not dead.
No, yeah, Ocean Title Deed we haven't seen yet. It's a really rough deed to get back, though, because it is locked by Kita. Ace Slayer, on the other hand, just picked up Goron Mask. So now we're in an interesting scenario where Ace Slayer has, in a sense, kind of caught up to Dad. He is about to go get Mask of Truth, but also has a bow.
We're gonna have double dog areas here in a minute.
Looks like it.
So, well, turn up your music if you're listening to. Well, I would have to switch to Riley. Because guess what? It is Lemon's time for Riley. Because I can, we're switching to Riley's for music.
So yeah, Dad's first cycle was like an hour and 15 minutes. Second cycle, 5.
No, Zoe, I accidentally hit the refresh button for Riley instead of audio lead.
6 more. 2.
Pressing the correct buttons is hard. I mean, I like to press buttons and irritate people, so I think I would be a natural at it. Ace had not set up his Scarecrow song.
Oh, that's okay. He improvised with bombs anyway.
Yes, he did not have to blast mask it. That has not gone north. Because he doesn't have that bow.
And Mountain Village is foolish, so he really doesn't have a good reason to go there yet, except to now get the song off of Goron Baby. Except no bow. So, yeah.
Dude, Gold Dog smoked it today.
Alright, so is this our way of the hero? Is it keg or fire? Or just let her to cafe to screw with us? Yes, I said that out loud.
It is choose! Wait.
It's Ocean Spider House Chest.
Ooh.
Or it's something else lens lock that we're missing like Pat's a Snowhead.
I like that this is gone. Okay, we're switching back to that.
Alright, Sinai has picked up Ocean Title Deed, so that's gonna be turned in right away. Question mark? Oh wait, no, oh yeah, no, you could turn that in without ice. Oh yeah, first look at Goron chess minigame.
Okay. Yeah, that's not something... I haven't seen a... well, it's tiny anyway, so it's not gonna matter.
In and out.
Yes, Ace is gonna show us the Ocean Spider House chest. And Dad is gonna show us a Mountain Title Deed turn in.
Ocean Spider House chest really does make a lot of sense considering how relatively early that captain's hat was. Alright, Mountain D turns into another bow. Can you say bailed out?
Bailed. My guy is bailed out on that.
That's second cycle, 6 minutes.
Yeah, first cycle 72 minutes long, or 73 minutes long. Second cycle 6. Okay, I really have to say this again. He so got bailed out by that.
Yeah, that was a huge, huge bailout.
And there's our keg in Ocean Spider House chest.
Folks, have fun, full clearing, literally the whole game, minus a few firelock checks, for fire arrows. We are in a fire arrow casino today. And besides the foolish locations and the firelock checks, they can be literally anywhere.
I like the bet that I opened, don't you?
Where did Cemetery hide the fire arrows? Okay. Give me a minute.
You know, we don't have an always hint. It would be nice to finally do a get an always hint.
Oh, I see a Pinnacle Rock bet. Yeah, Pinnacle Rock's not off the table yet.
Secret Shrine, Soundcheck, Snowhead Temple, Elegy, Castle. Path to Snowhead Pillar.
Path to Snowhead Pillar would be weird, but I mean,
one
full
of the
clear
easier checks.
I mean, full clear your watts, right? But yeah, Dat's gonna go through this dungeon and be like, oh wow, there's just another bow chill in here? Gee, thanks. So yeah, Dat's already, after picking up that, Ace is gonna reset cycle here after picking up Keg.
Yeah, sadly, Pamela is dead.
But yeah, Dat's about to get bow number 2 here, right after picking up first one.
I can imagine the explosions that are gonna happen. Or his punching.
I mean, to be fair, Dat's made pretty good use of everything up to this point, and I would definitely say
There's the punch.
I would still say Dat is in a pretty good position here, but does need to finish up that coast wath.
Yeah, healing officially dead because Pamela. Let's see, Pamela, Camaro. Ooh, and there's Sinai's Grandma's.
Camaro was hinted dead anyway, so.
Macau and Domani was hinted dead.
Yeah, so Macau and Pamela were both checked, so yeah, healing's dead.
So I am pestering my boss to possibly get us a always hint, or always command. Because we always confuse when our always hints are, or what they were, so it'd be nice to have one like our foolish and our was. Plus, Alka is helping me, or will probably help me support that, because Alka is one of our great re-streamers.
Alright, so Ace Slayer just picked up the adult's wallet, so now he's got to get some cash for Bremen's for ice. Unfortunately, and actually, no, fortunately for Ace, he can grab a keg and get this all done on day 1. But we know dog races. Yeah. So this is going to give Ace Slayer a song and light arrows in one pass.
So I'm going to close bets probably at the 35-minute mark, people. We're betting on where did Cemetery hide those good old fire arrows. You know where they could be? Well.
Yeah, literally nothing stopping us from tossing that place too. I'd be annoyed if after all this is a well seat, because nobody's gonna check that in a timely manner.
Can't be well though, according to Zoe.
I think
yes, it can. So it can't.
I was about to say you can. It can be well, but you would have to Deku stick your way to the mirror shield chest torches.
Yes, we want it that way, don't we? That will probably last location that sadly.
Ocean Spider House.
Unless he thinks about his was.
Well,
he's fully going to clear Woodfall Temple, because why not? You're here.
Well, Dad's actually gonna probably gonna get set on that path on day 3, is what I'm thinking, because he's gonna check Dog Race, because that Mask of Truth was found on the way of the hero spot, and it hasn't been satisfied yet. But with no keg, that's locked out till day 3.
Yes. But he is going to get song blocked, unless he wants to do Inverted Stone Tower. Wait, he can always go north and get Goron Baby. Never mind. Yeah, Mirror Shield fire arrows, or Mirror Shield chest could have fire arrows.
That'd be rude.
Oh, Dat did dog race already. Yeah, because he
Oh.
did it during his 6-minute second cycle.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then he should definitely know about Captain's Hat, or about Ocean Spider House. Oh, probably just didn't have a bow, but then now two have fallen on his lap, so... Yeah, I think that's going to probably check it right after this.
Ooh, letter to cafe in Igor chest.
Can we not? We already had that problem in Qual 3.
Stone Tower is foolish, but inverted Stone Tower.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, thinking about inverted Stone Tower here. Very suspicious of it. So yeah, Ace Slayer's gonna get the song and get all set for aliens here. Glad you find it funny too, Grunty.
Oh, inverted Stone Tower is not a region though.
Inverted Stone Tower is like separate from the temple, so those chests could have progression. And Dad's like, nice healing.
Well, he's gonna check McCown. Oh, actually, if he goes to check McCown now because his path, that might push him to Ocean Spider House.
Yeah, that should pretty much set Dad on the path here.
Because that will actually that fully clears his Woth now.
All right, and we see that Romani gave us a new wave, which means we have Great Bay Temple access.
So that means Baby Goron has good old Goron Lullaby.
It's either Lullaby or Oath, and the other is on Egos.
True.
Which we can get
I would
anyway.
laugh if Goron Lullaby was on Baby Goron because
Actually, we can't get the other one because Egos needs fire. So
true.
Can we have? It's gonna be Oath on Egos again, isn't it? That's literally the worst because A, it's fire arrow locked, and B, it does nothing. So it could literally be the end of the chain.
For Oath?
Yeah, if Oath is on Egos.
Justice for Blue Dog!
Because that would also add another potential temple that fire could just be chilling in.
I need the randomizer to be able to make it where Blue Dog wins.
All right, so Dat is on the path here. Hopefully, this will just let him walk right into Keg.
He is on day 1, so he'd be able to do Keg, get his song, and get light arrows.
Yeah, Ace Slayer is going to be able to follow suit here. Ace Slayer is going to just get the whole package on this cycle.
There goes Dat. I would give Dad's routing on this like an 8 out of 10. He's done great.
Indeed.
Who would you put from our other 3 runners as second place?
I think Ace Slayer right now is in a really good position here because he's about to get ice, is on the path to lights as well, and has bow. So he's going to be in the exact same scenario in about 5 minutes or so after both Dat and Ace get Keg. So it's going to come down to who finds fire first. Literally nothing more to it.
And right now, Dat has the more options available. Not by much. Their other runners are catching up.
Dat missed the sixth skull was a dud on the last arrow in Dat's quiver.
In theory, you can always talk to those dudes and they will give you hints, but to save arrows. But yeah, we have ice arrows on range. I mean, my option of warp being where it is always an option.
So yeah,
where fire arrows are.
I would say after this, Dat is probably going to go to. I think because of density, Dat's probably going to go to Great Bay. Both runners, actually, because Ace Slayer is already making the move. I think this is going to be a Great Bay temple play. You kill time for aliens, and you get that, and you check a temple.
And
which you have to do
clear.
Yeah, which you have to do anyway. So, might as well.
Plus, you have Fierce Deity for George. I don't know how much faster Fierce Deity is for George than the normal way, but it's a more entertaining fight for me. has not picked up a bomb bag because he has not gone north. $90 in and it has not gone north.
To be fair, he hasn't really had any reason to. That late bow, the bow really hasn't been pulling as much weight this time around.
Yeah, Ace is the only one that's gone north, so Sinai and Riley have not gone north either.
Somebody else went north because there was something important in Len's Cave.
I thought that was Ace that showed it to us.
No, 2 people went to Len's Cave.
I'm trying to look at our
One
trackers.
of them, because Keaton Mask was in... Was it? No, it wasn't Keaton Mask.
No, neither Sinai or Riley went north because neither have a bow.
Oh, right. Never mind.
I was like, are you having a seed flood again?
I might be.
Looks like Dad's just gonna line up for aliens instead of or no, now he's gonna go to Great Bay Temple and slow time, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the amount of
What's
time.
the latest you need or you can do alien or be here for aliens?
You need to make sure the alien wave 1 needs to be cleared out by 3 something in the 3s, like 345-ish, I want to say. But yeah, you can GBT will work just fine here,
Ooh.
although
Dad's going north, meaning he's going to finally get that bomb back.
you know, this actually also isn't a bad play because you're at least going to get to see the song that's on Go On Baby, and you're going to get to know if you have to actually check Snowhead Temple for fire arrows in this casino. Nice hand.
Oh, okay. So I'll be nice, and I'm going to keep the bet open for 4 more minutes, people, if you want to place your bets on where the hell I hid the fire arrows.
Yeah, because there is still that path to Snowhead ledge. That's lens lock, so that could be our way of the hero for fire as well.
Alka doesn't want that. They bet that, so they don't want to share the glory.
All right, we know Mountain and Village is foolish, so we're going to just be cruising on through here.
Just hit this owl, so makes it easier for later.
Ace Slayer's having a little bit of hard time with this dolphin jump here.
I think this is a good time waster for Dat of clearing the north. I should have been. I kind of wish I was keeping track of how much HP Dat has lost from the blast mask. So far, our bets have been Wart, Path to Snowhead Pillar, Snowhead Temple, Hot Spring Waters Grotto, Elegy Castle, Inverted Stone Tower Chests, Pinnacle Rock, Secret Shrine, Snowhead Temple, Soundcheck, Secret Shrine, Pamela, and Healing Kamaro. Wow, you guys wanted to be in Secret Shrine. Oh, and it's Oath on Baby Goron.
Oh, so we actually get to not bother with Snowhead Temple today. Shocking change of pace.
Well, we still have to beat it.
I mean, we still have to beat it, but at least we're going to be able to go mode it. All right. Well, could have been worse.
Yeah, that kind of simplifies a little bit. It's not. So sadly, our bets for Snowhead Temple are dead. No. Yeah. Our bets are fully dead for Snowhead Temple.
There's a Camaro's Mask in Great Bay Temple. That hasn't been ruled out yet. You know, it's funny. Since the implementation of the one clock tower, one clock town wath per seed hint change, Clocktown hasn't been hinted at a whole lot at all.
No, we have Stockpot in this time, which is technically Clocktown. But...
That's fair. That's fair.
And there's the bomb bag for Dat. We're about to see my one of my technically bets because I said wart, which means if it's wart from Secret Shrine, I still get it, right?
I'll allow it.
1 more minute for bets. I want my 1 more minute. I'm
That was
supposed to
Bunny
be
Hood.
on single second or having things on evens.
All right, that was Bunny Hood. So nothing of importance there.
Hey, Postman's minigame is in logic. Wait. Its Path of Snowhead looks like it's dead. Rip 2, your bet, Alka.
Yeah, it looks like that's just going to hit the owl and then bail, because not a whole lot else we could do here until we get Lullaby, which thankfully, in this context, is Fire Arrows locked.
Yeah, we'll be going moding that wonderful dungeon. It's not the worst to go mode, so it's not also my favorite to go mode. Moon Mask was quite early.
I'm curious as to why. Oh, is Dak trying to get some hot spring water here? This might be.
I'm thinking so, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be for Twin Islands.
Not a bad thing to do.
Might as well. You're here. You're never coming back to this area again.
Yeah, I thought Bunny Hood, I thought Moo Moo Mask was in, wasn't it Woods of Mystery?
It was. It was on Kotake.
And Keep Mask is useless, by the way.
Yeah, we saw that already.
Okay, well, we got a reminder. Lens wasn't a Wath place. It was in Great Bay Coast on Lapfish.
Yeah, it looks like, though, the Way of the Hero was actually just for Ocean Spider House chest.
But our Great Bay Coast Waths all our Waths have technically been fulfilled.
Yeah, not exactly how I expected it to play out either. Stockpot Inn ended up being Wath for Zora Mask on Midnight Meeting, which led to the wallet needed for ice arrows. And the Zora Hall Wath was for Captain's Hat.
With us having well access too, this hot spring water wouldn't be path anyway. Or Way of the Hero. Sorry, too much Ocarina of Time. That is not... So hot spring water is officially dead.
Okay.
Turtle does point out, and GPT is dead now. So the turtle does point out we do have access to soundtrack.
Yeah, we've had access to that for a while now, actually. Because Goron Mask was where? Graveyard?
Yeah, it was in the grave. It was on
Yeah.
the day 2.
Day 2. So yeah.
Wait, is song day 1 or is song day 2?
Song is day 1.
So then it was day 2, yeah. Because it was the Iron Knuckle that had it.
Nowadays, runners just both check both of them on the same day because of bomb jumping.
Jack gonna climb the tower, just probably to hit the owl, because he's still trying to kill time. Heck, you could fully clear, you could beat Twin Mold, right? No.
Not
You don't
yet.
have the light arrows.
Yeah, that's gonna get the owl statue and then probably go to ranch.
Yeah, we have Rosa Sisters, Poe Hut, Shrine, Stone Tower, Beans, Well, Pinnacle Rock. Is there any chests other we haven't seen? And George is down on Ace Layer's side in a blink of an eye.
Nothing Fierce Deity couldn't solve. Nice Don Garo mask.
You don't like the Froggy Mask?
I mean, it doesn't do any good here.
I wish at some point, for shits and giggles, we could have frogs required. We are going to get Pinnacle Rock checks here by that.
All right, there's 2 chests here. We know seahorses are dead already. Has anybody turned in the Tingle photo?
That's what I was about to ask, yeah.
I feel like that would have been done relatively earlier.
Oh, random saying PR was done earlier and these are dead.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone do Tingle? Picture. Fox, you're misleading me on information.
And we haven't seen Rosa Sisters either after picking up that Camaro mask.
I mean, it's really easy to wrap that in. Ace is on the night, so.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done Swamp Archery.
We have not done Swamp Archery.
We haven't done Town Archery.
Yeah, no, we've missed out on a couple of mini games so far because Bo was so late.
Dad, just checking those 2 chests, doesn't like what he sees, and decides I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, I think we're getting our soundtrack, by the way.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here is your bet, Turtle. If you get all 24 masks, do you automatically win?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Especially since we know one of them is on a dead check.
At least soundtrack is sped up so much more. It used to be a much longer check in the earlier seasons.
Oh, yes.
At least we know soundtrack could not have letter to cafe.
Why couldn't it have letter to cafe?
Because when you get it, don't you have to turn it in on day 1?
You can turn it in day 2.
Never mind. Disregard horrible commentators' logic.
Yeah. You could turn it in day 2, 11, like just after 11 is the first post box that you get the chance to do it on.
It would be just evil to get it, but... It's a hard piece. And the good old Bomber notebook updates.
All right, Riley has picked up Keg, and Sanaya has learned that, oh no, the Keg is actually in the spider house.
Womp, womp, womp.
Excuse me a minute.
Okay, that will be our first to get light arrows, because guess what? He is about to go shoot some aliens. See you, turtle.
Dad's messing.
Dad's trying to avoid the cutscene.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's either messing with us or trying to skip the cutscene, because yeah, 2:30 is when it starts.
He will be our first to get light arrows, and you know where he could straight go immediately if he wants? Shrine. That is 5 checks. How good are you at sniping, Captain? Oop, I think I lost Captain again. As a kid, I never knew you could do this just in one area. You could just stand in one spot and shoot all the aliens. I always thought you had to run around the whole, everywhere and shoot everything. Riley gonna get his song here in a second. We'll see how Riley decides to kill sometime. I'm pretty sure he does, but he's about out of time. Deny resetting time. Riley is gonna shoot some balloons. Ace, you're gonna be cutting it so close. Or you're not going. Do you not remember that hint?
Well, what's Ace's time?
3:30.
Oh, yeah, that's too late. Yeah.
He missed it.
He missed aliens.
The other hint was, there was another one. It's up in Iconic Canyon. Dad getting his light arrows.
I hope Ace Slayer didn't mismark the hint.
Dad gonna go through and clear his GBT now. Riley gonna be able to pick up a bow here. They're going into Woodfall Temple.
Indeed, although it looks like he's got one already.
Where did we have another? Oh, Pirate's Fortress.
Fortress, yeah.
Oh, Mount Title Deed Trade is where it was.
That's right, Mount Title Deed Trade.
I believe fire arrows can be light arrow locked.
Yes, they can. They could be in Shrine, Inverted Stone Tower. I mean, at this point, it's literally just a matter of who finds them first. Such is the nature of the item, the single item casino.
Runner's gonna hate me if it's another Shrine seed.
And I see that the Tingle photo is a purple rupee, so definitely not, definitely already checked.
No new information is going to be showed on that side. We are getting a new check on Ace's side with Rosa's sisters. If this has fire arrows, that'd be some interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
our
would
runners
actually...
would be following it because they do get you get Rosa's sisters easily in GBT. It is well, that's another.
I mean,
change.
Sure.
Go, get ready to go turn that in? I don't know. I do feel a little sad for Ace Slayer not being able to get Alien.
Yeah, that's a big problem, because then I think what's really going to be a difference is if it's light locked. If fire is light locked, because if fire is light locked, Ace is in trouble here and is going to have to burn another cycle on this. And until aliens, he's going to be sitting there doing nothing.
He's going to be light locked anyway. Well, I mean, we have to do aliens anyway. And we're running out of checks that it can't be light locked. And we still do have 1, 2, 3, 4 people's bets on where it could be.
Yeah, we've got like Pohut as well.
It's linear if you do midnight. Well, linear because you need midnight meeting to do anything else. Sinai finding out that you do not want to hookshot those dragonflies. Our runners don't like shooting galleries, do they?
No, the late bows didn't help, I don't think, but it is true, they've missed out on shooting galleries.
I mean, Riley's had a bow since like the 30 or 40 minute mark. He was our first to get a bow because or not Riley, Ace Slayer, because he went into Woodfall Temple and got it. And as we say it, guess where he's going?
Yeah, I mean, it was only a matter of time, really, at this point, because now you're just checking anything, hoping fire falls on your lap. I'm also glad this wouldn't have been a seed where Yellow Dog Race would have made a difference, now that we know Mask of Truth is dead.
Yeah, no yellowing. If my thing is, if I knew I screwed up aliens, I would have reset and done Swamp Shooting Gallery and Town Shooting Gallery while trying to kill time for aliens. Because aren't they open until 10 p.m. at least?
Something along that line.
Chat can prove me wrong yet again. So
I think at least one of the archeries is open until 10.
I thought Swamp was open until like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Swamp Open, I think, is a little longer, yeah.
They both close at 10 p.m. So I was right when I first spoke.
Never mind.
For one, Cemetery was right about something. There's a first for everything, right?
Yeah, and speaking of first, our first shooting gallery reward was a silver rupee.
Hey, we like our money.
Oh, Bank 3 is still technically on the table if a wallet... I mean, if a wallet shows up, but runners could just rush it anyway if light arrows,
yeah, logically it could still be... Or it could... We'd need the wallet, but... Logic's just a suggestion. The good old spinning turtle fight. I had fun with this fight playing through. I like the unique mechanics that Majora's Mask use on certain things.
Yeah, ice arrows also make that fight nice and quick.
Well, I sadly will not do. I'm not gonna reveal the spoiler log until every runner has finished, so we won't know this restream of where it is if it's in a foolish. And just like that, in a blink of an eye, War is dead.
Nothing of importance there.
Yeah, so unless War has it in Secret Shrine, I'm kind of out of the question. My bet's gone. We are getting double Snowhead or Woodfall Temple. This is kind of fun. Though it does feel a little painful almost at the 2-hour mark getting your first temple done. And still missing fire arrows.
Yeah, under ideal circumstances, this would just be an all-over-world item seed, and then you can just zip through your dungeons, but not the case today.
Oh, so I'm shooting gallery had the gilded sword. Oh no, he's about to do the. We'll see. I'm already confused.
No, it's that Ace Slayer picked up Great Fairies from Deku Playground, is what chat's commenting on.
And well, he said Rose Sword for Ace, so I was kind of confused. I thought Rose was meaning gilded, but Great Fairy Sword is the one. Yeah. Disregard my brain. No, we don't have a clue what Swamp Shooting Gallery has. We're about to find out on Ace's side.
All right, 2 more relatively easy checks here.
Which, by the way, could have been checked a long time ago.
Yeah, a really long time ago. Because, yeah, Deku Mask was the only thing locking Sonata. And then you could get into the temple from there. We had Hookshot Sphere 0.
Well, Deku Mask was 0-0, wasn't it?
Deku Mask was also Sphere 0. So, yeah, like Sphere 0 Deku, Sphere 1 Sonata.
Oh, Sphere 1 for Deku. Where was Deku
Nope.
again?
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't remember, actually.
Bomber's
Oh,
Hideout.
yeah. It was locked
So we
by
needed
a project.
a bomb.
It was locked by Hookshot, which gave you access to the hideout, and then Blast Mask.
That's about to make short work of George here because guess what? Fierce DD?
Yeah, FD before remains. It's been a pleasant constant so far in these qualifiers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think boss strats has ever been a huge effect, have a huge effect. Ooh, Riley getting caught in Deku Playground. I know it's come down to sometimes Majora being the deciding factor with Fierce DD or not, but usually George, all our runners know the good tactics of how to beat the bosses without Fierce DD.
All right, Swamp Shooting Gallery was Chateau Bottle and Heart Piece.
Okay, so those are now out. Where do we go next? Oh, can Ace re-get his hint about... Oh, is he gonna do Keaton here?
Yeah, gonna do Keaton.
Hey, did you know George is dead again? Riley, you have the stone mask. We have gotten Pinnacle Rock and it has been dead. Sanai is getting Chicken Macau, and that will hopefully point him in the direction to Powder Keg. And sadly, it's a little too late for the Powder Keg to get your song and set up for Alien. Now, so Dat and Ace Slayer has now have both finished GBT. Where does Dat go next?
My gut tells me Shrine.
I would say Shrine or do Post Sisters and then Shrine.
Maybe turn in the Swamp title deed first.
True, it's an easy check. Hey, at least we don't have a water is wet this time. We did not stumble upon that.
No, we actually got the hints were pretty useful today.
Sinai about to pick up their keg a little too late, but they can always reset cycle. All you lose out is $50.
Ooh.
I thought you... What?
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say Ace went up to Arcana. So I'm curious.
Yes. That was to buy a blue potion for the well, and it looks like Riley is also in the Icona area too, so...
We're gonna get a Post Sisters here. No, we're not getting a Post Sisters here. Riley does not have the money for Post Sisters.
Yeah, even with playing Song of Healing ahead of time, it's not going to work. You need 10 rupees.
So Ace is gonna show us Post Sisters.
Riley, on the other hand, is going to give us Inverted Stone Tower. Although, does Riley have a bean in his inventory? Hopefully he does.
He just came from Deku Playground, so I would hope he does. Or not Deku Playground, but Deku Palace. And, yes, thank you, Zoe. Happy 2 hour mark.
Yeah, we've been in a Fire Arrow Casino for about almost an hour here, folks.
Shout out to our runners at Dat Lost It, Ace Slayer 111, Sinai, and O'Reilly. Tracking for us today is Zoe and Fox. And I am joined here, I'm Cemetery 21, and I'm joined here in the commentary booth by none other than Captain MD13.
And indeed, we are happy to be bringing you yet another race in the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 4 Tournament Qualifiers.
We are qualifier number 5, so we have 11 more. We have 11 more. Our next one will be tomorrow. Why are you saying no to Sinai? What, Fox? Do they? Oh, Good Aliens time. They were wanting to line up both Aliens and Ranch Song though. But I agree with you. Aliens would have been good.
Okay, so this is the bean for
Well. That's setting up for a well, I think.
how many beans did he buy?
Only one.
Well, that sounds like it's more for Inverted Stone Tower then.
He is going to go do Swamp Shooting Gallery, which we know is dead.
Yeah, and Ace, I think, is about to get the painful realization that, wait a minute, I needed light arrows.
The problem is, does he misremember his hint of where light arrows are?
I hope not.
Man, I keep forgetting my mouse turns off because I have a wireless, so it does it to save battery, and then I keep on trying to move my mouse. I'm like, why is nothing moving? We are getting well by Ace, so this is new information. Ooh, if this... Okay, as much as this would be fun to have fire, if this has fire, Ace is going to be completely pushed away from aliens.
Assuming that he doesn't...
Yeah, in case he forgot that hint.
Yeah, Sinai also grabbing sound check fast.
It is killing Fox that Sinai is doing sound check.
Yeah, because it's getting a little close to aliens time.
They're resetting. Poor Fox.
Oh, never checked the never got the song either. I think I don't see new
Yeah,
wave
that's why
marked.
I thought they were gonna do the keg one time with the song and the thing. The only problem is you're having to kill time for aliens. But you get New Wave Bossa Nova, you can go full clear GBT waiting for time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Revan. If he mismarks it and finds fire arrows here, he's gonna fully clear Snowhead Temple, and anything else that's our fire checks that we already know are dead.
All right, we're seeing Ace Slayer grab some Deku nuts for the other side of Well.
Riley getting their light arrows, by the way. And Storm Tidal D turn in is dead.
All right, so that's now 3 out of Sinai. It's 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 with light arrows, but yeah, it looks like Sinai missed out on the clock. Yes, because I think his clock was 3:10-ish.
Yeah,
somewhere along that line. You
people,
could have.
You can do it, but it's just tight.
Yeah.
Dak going up Stone Tower again. Because guess what? He now has those light arrows, so he can invert it.
Yeah, and this is going to be for the bean chests, as predicted.
For beans?
Could be. It's 3 checks.
I would laugh if this is a bean fire arrows. A little bit forward from that. There you go. Stone Tower Temple is dead, though.
Yeah, Stone Tower Temple's dead, but those 3 chests up top are not.
I was just clarifying for Revan. He's like, even though Stone Tower Temple is pretty dense, we kind of don't have a plan to go there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let's see. Absolutely nothing up here.
Garbage!
Wow, what a ripoff.
So, time to go beat Twin Mold, right?
Well, my bet's off. And yep, it is, because why not? You're here, it's a foolish dungeon, you're gonna rush it anyway.
Wow, what do we have left? We have Shrine. Did we actually see the Post Sisters? Yes, we did on Ace's.
Yeah, we saw Post Sisters. We have not seen the... Did we see the Swamp D turn in?
Yes, it was dead.
Okay.
It was $20. The shrines are right well.
Yeah, and it looks like Ace Slayer's getting all prepared for it here. Was
Qual 3's a Shrine Seed?
And to answer a question, chat, it can't be an Iconic Castle at this point because it's the other check in Castle's fire locked. Actually, the entirety of Castle is fire locked. And by entirety, I mean both checks.
You know what's a fun fun thing in this game? If you go into Iconic Canyon or Iconic Castle with the Gibdo mask on, those Gibdos are going to do the pirouettes for you. Not Gibdo mask. Which one is it? It's one of them
it could be Garo or Gibdo, I think.
But it's just funny seeing them do pirouettes.
Yeah, I think the most...
We cannot Pop-O-Matic because we don't have Lullaby to get there.
Yeah, Lullaby is locked by fire arrows today because it's on Egos.
Yeah, I think Central Clocktown Day 3 Pillar was a small chest. Or I would hope it is a small chest at this point because none of our runners have shown it to us. Great Fairy Sword making quick work of Gomez. We're seeing right well on Ace's side. Ooh, Snipe barely missing the Goron roll.
Yeah, this Goron Water Wheel has been quite the challenge in these qualifiers for our runners. Not
Yeah,
just
last time we commentated together, I think we had Brotender Dose missing it like 6 times.
yeah, actually, the water wheel very much made a difference, in fact, in that race.
Oh, it made it a lot closer. There you go. Good job, Sinai. I'm loving the music that.
Do tell, because I'm not familiar with this one.
I don't know. I don't know the music. I just know that I like it.
Okay.
Gossips is dead.
Yeah, it was already hinted in the priority pool.
Which, hopefully here soon, we will be getting an update so we have a hint. Or we could do exclamation always. And sorry, I did say always, not priority.
I mean, we could do either or, but I'm just calling it priority because A, the always hints aren't always hinted, and B, priority pool rolls off the tongue better.
I like always. But that's because my name starts with an A, so. I actually was at board game night last night, and like 3 of the people I was playing with all had names that started with a J. And they made the joke that I'm an honorary J, so that everyone playing was the J name. Ooh, I'm really digging the music, Dad.
Ooh, yeah, this one's pretty good.
So Ace showing us new information. Dat showing us that it's not here because this is foolish. We're just getting our roommate. Though here would be an interesting thing. If this had wallet on it, that would kill Bang 3.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Bang 3 is another place it could be. Because you watch this. Shrine has a big wallet to have Bang 3 have what we need.
I can believe it. Wow, that made that twin mold look kind of easy.
Oh, Twin Mole did not taunt him or troll him at all. Fun fact, bosses with twin in their name are known for trolling. Twin Rova, Twin Mole.
Yeah.
All we got, though, was a heart container, so that does not help us with any information. This is a big chest for Ace Slayer. It is a bow.
Lol. Bow locked bow. But that's
very
okay.
bow-locked bow.
Yeah, the other 2 were free, so. Oh, what a bait. Now it's just Mirror Shield chest.
Mirror Shield chest in the well, and then we have Shrine and Bang 3. But Bang 3 would require our wallet, our second wallet, to be somewhere of reference. Or somewhere that in logic.
It looks
That's
like Dad's actually about to get it here, so let's see. Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay, so next.
Oh, at least Moon's Tier turn-in's right here, but Well is dead.
Well, it's officially dead, and it's not Moon's Tier, so it is Shrine.
Of course.
Shrine, Shrine, Shrine.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty bad for Ace Slayer.
Yeah, so how are you guys doing today? Who wants a Shrine Seed? Again. At least we had a 1 qualifier break between it, Alka. If it was Qual 3, but apparently Qual 3 was not.
No, Qual 3 was not a Shrine Seed.
Actually, I want to say Qual 2 was Shrine, because if I remember right, Goron was on Shrine.
Yes.
Okay, because you and I calmed that one together. Actually, you and I have calmed my only 2 calms of
Qual 2 may not have, or 3 may have not have been a well seed, but it was a seed.
It was a spicy seed. Okay, I did make the joke with to Riley that if they're on restream, we might have a 3-hour restream, and I apologize now that I might have jinxed us all. guess what? Dad's going to Shrine, because guess what? Dad doesn't have anywhere else to go. Oh god, please no, Zoe. Zoe said Shrine could have letter to cafe. Shrine could have wallet, could have letter. Well, Shrine could have wallet, but it's dead. Could have couples mask, yes.
Yeah, couples mask, letter to cafe. That's really about it as far as extra fetch quests, I think. Because we've already been.
We have
deep.
Postman's Hat.
Yeah, we've been deep percent forever.
Oh, Quad 2 had to be a Shrine quest because Eris was a little bit lower, or Shrine 1 because Eris a little lower because Eris hates Shrine.
Yeah.
So, it is not Lizafos here in Shrine. Now, Wizrobe time. Oh, did that break his controller again? Oh, Fox is talking about him struggling with spin attack.
Oh, there's our big gilded chest. Is it on Wizrobe?
Yeah, couples.
Oh, a
clear
fetch
shrine.
quest.
Clear Shrine.
Oh.
Zoe.
Oh, a fetch quest.
Wait, no, that was Fox's it. Fox. Yeah, you're at a good time to turn in couples mask.
That's true. Couples mask made a difference in another recent qualifier too.
Garo Master.
All
Ooh,
right.
by the way, we're getting double George. Riley and Sinai both taking George on.
Yeah, Sinai looking like he's in a good position to do aliens right after. Riley already has lights, so... All right, it's just a matter of rush Shrine at this point. I think.
Now Wart for that. We all know with Great Fairy Sword, Wart's a joke. Nice timing on that bomb, Ada. George down for Riley and George down for Sinai. So all our runners have at least 2 bosses down. Having a 3rd boss down by having Twin Mold down. Yes, you could have couples mass, a letter to cafe on Mayor. Because we need more fetch quests.
Yeah,
quests.
as long as the letter can be logically picked up before day 2, then it could be used for have progression.
Ooh, and we have our first place finisher with Bro Tender Dose with a time of 2:19:45.
Very nice.
Welcome in, Bro
GG's.
Tender Dose rating party.
Indeed, GG, congratulations.
No spoiler.
Yeah. We are just about in position here to solve the seed here.
We are effectively in no mode. We're almost out of checks.
Yeah. We're like maybe 3 minutes tops from solving the seed at the very least.
Dad's struggling here with that war. I say that, and one more slash and he's down.
Yeah, just wanted to get the quick kill there.
Ooh, and that's a biggie.
Yeah, this could just be fire.
It's
Bean. Lol.
womp womp womp. I think it's funny that beans are a big chest. I don't know why I find that so humorous. And that's a biggie.
This is either a heart container or double defense or
Bro, let me ask this. Which bow did you pick up?
Oh.
And that is fire.
Oh. Save from a fetch quest at the last second. Ew. That's a kind of rude spot for fire.
By the way, that is go mode for Dad.
It sure is. Luckily, he's only got one more temple left, so this should be pretty fast, actually.
There was a bow in Well, there was a bow in Woodfall Temple, and there was a bow in...
Turning in the Mountain Title Deed.
Okay, Mountain Title Deed and in Well.
Right, yeah. Well was number 3.
How early did you go Shrine then, bro, to get through here? Not immediately rushing to Night 3. I mean, because why not? Okay, then the other question for you, Bra, is how early did you set up Midnight Meeting? Did you do it on your first cycle? Oof, that's painful. Yeah, I think Ace has mismarked his hints.
Yeah, Dad at the very least didn't last locate well, just almost everything else in Icona.
Shania killing the aliens, so we'll get their light arrows. Right, be actually here in Shrine now, so guess what? And on the correct fight of all fights. Or no,
Yeah.
It's the very end.
Yeah, because it's the last reward.
He is trying to die on us. Apparently he was down to a quarter health.
I wonder if seeing the finish made them think, okay, late light arrows, somebody finished, it's probably right behind lights.
Yeah, because look where Sanaya's headed to.
Well, looks like it.
All we need is an Egos and a Snowhead Temple.
Yeah, and Snowhead Temple's a pretty good go mode dungeon.
It's one of the fastest.
Especially in Small Keezy.
So what is the fastest go mode temple?
I mean, I guess it depends really on your settings. Like, again, Small Keezy...
Actually, I would have to say GBT, Snowhead, or Woodfall, because Inverted Snow Tower is, of course.
Yeah, ISCT can be a little slow, especially since you got to go all the way to Gomez and then go all the way back.
So that will be our first on Restream to go to the moon here in about 10 more minutes. Bro, it says Woodfall Temple is the fastest. Never mind the settings. I would say Woodfall Temple is nice. Or yeah, it's fairly quick. Definitely, I like it too, even without going go mode. If you have the hook shot, I hate doing it slowly. Ooh, Riley died on Wart.
Oof.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, but at least he's staying committed to this, which is good.
Well, he's going Garon Master now.
Yeah, but still probably going to finish it. No sign of double defense. That could have been a little helpful today.
It's on the moon. Actually, yeah, it's probably somewhere in Stone Tower Temple.
You know, Could be.
Ace has to definitely mismark that. Well, Ace is missing 2 arrows if he mismarked that.
Yeah, because lights directly lock fire in this instance.
Okay, Riley, we have faith in you. You got this. What cutscene? Oh, for warp? Well, Naki, we saw that Aliens has light arrows, so that's why I'm thinking he might have misread the hint. Ooh! Oh! Wow, did you see that? Big Tidy finishing with a time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 44 seconds. And then Skyward finishing with a time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 45 seconds.
Wow. Incredible.
You can't get it any closer.
Nope. I mean, technically you can. That'd be just a tie on the nose. But a second is still incredible.
Yeah, that's Dodo, by the way. Dodo finishing in a second.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to keep it PG, Alka. As much as I swear, but yeah.
Ooh, Takuri got a little close to Ace Slayer there. Oh, then the Gwei got in the way.
So sad little tidbit. Riley .4 FF. So we will not be seeing Riley continue running on this restream.
Oof.
Just because that's a second death on War.
Oh no, yeah. And it seems that Riley will not be joining us for an interview.
No, I asked, but I can understand. War is painful.
Yeah, it's especially unfortunate because he was literally just one fight away from fire. But it doesn't help that it was pretty close to a last location for Riley.
This seems to be a last location for a lot of our runners, just because no one. It took a while for people to get the keg even to go to get light.
This is going to be another seed that you were mentioning. Eris doesn't like Shrine, and anybody else who doesn't like Shrine is going to suffer the same fate as they did in Qual 2 by the looks of it.
Yeah, we do have Eris in this race room, so. And that is a goat down for you. Well, it's a bull, but named goat.
Yep. One more grunty laugh later, and we are in position to wrap up here, actually.
We're about to go to the moon! Goron Mask was in Day 2 Graveyard.
Yes, which was locked by Captain's Hat, which was in Zora Hall on Evan the Band Leader.
Yep, on Royalty. It looks like Ace is farming for bank 3.
Seems Death's just loading up on supplies here.
Oak, always clear your wasps. Welcome in, Skyward's team of 3. That's gonna kill if you have to kill a moment or two.
Yeah, thankfully just a hot minute.
Ooh, we have our 4th place finisher of Will, with a time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 1 second. GG's, and welcome in Okishi's raid party of 9. We have had 3 DNFs so far, Pilby, Riley, and Okishi. We've had 4 finishers.
Yeah, I think it's either the Fire Arrow Hunt or the Secret Shrine bosses that might have gone to a couple of our runners. It could be anything. But yeah, this seed was a little weird.
I like weird.
Yeah, I mean, that captain's hat was a pretty powerful. That captain's hat was a pretty powerful hint. Not a powerful hint, powerful item today. Locking.
All Ace really has left is bank 3, and then he's going to be like, "Where the hell did I screw up?"
Yeah. Sanai, on the other hand, has decided to go to Stone Tower Temple first before Shrine. So hopefully he's not too far away from Shrine as a result.
Yeah, thankfully these ones aren't mattering too much. It's a 1 or 2 warp separation, so it's not horrible.
And yeah, Ace Slayer's double checking his hints.
Get the one from Milk Road. Or from right outside. No, the other one's in Iconic Canyon. Because I don't think... No, because it wasn't on any of the gossips.
It wasn't on the Quad Stones, no. I think Milk
where he's
Road.
headed next.
Yeah, I think Milk Road was the right one.
Milk Road and Iconic Canyon.
Oh, where's Ace Slayer going now? Oh, dumping the money.
And phase 2 for that.
Yeah, FD final bosses, folks.
And just like that, it's done.
Easiest Kefka fight ever. No, wait. Sephiroth. Wrong Final Fantasy.
Jeez, get your Final Fantasy's correct, man.
I know, right? But that is going to do it. Dat finishes with a 234.04. That is good for first on Restream, 5th overall.
GG's. And he will be coming in for an interview in a few moments, but he probably wants to take a breather. And Sanai picking up Twin Mold remains.
All right, that puts him in pretty good position to go ahead and grab Shrine now. Boy, is Ace Slayer in for a really bad news here.
Mm-hmm.
What's even more insulting
I'm waiting
is that
for the pause that comes after. It'd be like, what did I miss?
To answer a question, Chad, fire arrows are on the Secret Shrine completion reward. And with that, Ace Slayer has unfortunately issued a DNF and will not be finishing. And I think I know exactly why, too.
Miswriting hits?
Yeah, because I see the DNF in the race time room, but yeah. 3, 2, 1. Light arrow discovery.
Yeah, because they were.
Oof. Yeah, because Ace unfortunately totally just didn't I don't know if it was miswriting or misremembering, but just did not get the aliens hint.
I almost wish we would have had that Garo mask also required, but
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool, but Gibdo was literally free today. Literally just behind a Sphere Zero hookshot. Sanai, unfortunately, still not particularly interested in Shrine just yet. This might be a last location for him, unfortunately.
so we will wait for that to get in here and chat for a bit, and then depending on how long Sanai takes, we might go over and raid them. But so since we're killing some time, let's talk about future qualifiers, shall we?
Sure. Next one up is coming up pretty soon. Checks notes.
It is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
I'm double checking that. Yep, it's 3 p.m. East. No, it's noon East.
Yeah. It's 3
Or 3
p.m.
p.m.
Eastern.
We have a lot of qualifiers on our restream list,
Yeah.
so I'm just seeing.
Yeah, that noon one you're thinking about is the one for Tuesday, August 1st. That is at noon Eastern time.
And guess who your favorite restreamer will be, or guess which one your favorite restreamer will be doing? Yeah, we have the one that is tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have Qualifier 7 on Tuesday at noon. And then if you're needing weekends, we have 3 p.m. Ooh, here's some spiciness. Qualifier 8 is at 3 p.m. on Friday. At 3 a.m. Eastern on Saturday is Qualifier 9. And I hate to make chat sad, but I will not be helping with at 3 a.m. I'm sorry.
Depends on how my sleep cycle lines up.
I have things happening next weekend that I actually do need to sleep for.
That's fair. I can understand that entirely.
I need to lower sound on tonight. Okay.
Yeah, his game is a little hot even on the comm feed.
I have it all muted, so. Is that any better?
It's a little better, yeah. Actually, I don't know if the comm feed makes a difference.
It really doesn't. I usually just have to turn the volume down manually that way. I will turn it down a little bit more then, Alka. How about that? Sanai really does not like that shrine, do they?
No, this is gonna be the well, because he hasn't gone north yet. So with Goron, so he's still got to grab Oath. Might as well.
Yeah, this will be Oath, and then they're going to, I hope they do Shrine over, well.
Oh, I hope so, yeah, because Shrine is definitely better with the current equipment you have, too.
Yeah, and then this information will rule that out, Zoe.
Yeah, exactly what Zoe said. You know, from Sanai's perspective, it could have very well been Vanilla Lullaby, in which case Fire Arrows could very easily have been in Snowhead Temple. Not the case.
So I'm going to plug in a little more Zelda races, if you don't mind. We're going to talk about later today. We are looking to have an Link to the Past All Dungeons Key Sanity Tournament brackets match game 2 between Zelda versus Jet 082. I butcher people's names.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, all Dungeons Key Sanity. That's a spicy one right there.
Fires was at the very end of Shrine, by the way. Majority. Or if the Wind Waker is your poison, then we have the Season 6 tourney qualifier at 5 p.m. Eastern. Or if you just want Ocarina of Time, we are looking to have it at 6 p.m. Eastern, our North American weekly. So we have lots of Zelda coming up for y'all. Yeah, Dad can wait a little bit longer. Just don't tell Dad I said that.
Said what now?
Exactly. GG's, Dad.
Hey, never stop being cemetery. Never stop being you. That scene sucked.
That scene was
yeah.
great.
It was a real interesting seed because we got a ton of information early and we still had a fire arrow casino.
Yeah.
I want to say your routing was great because you did a midnight meeting on first cycle, and that opened up a lot for you.
Yeah, I felt really good about that, Sora. I feel like I got a blast mask. I know what Cafe is. In is Waff. There's a good chance people might not know about in early if they don't push the grotto. So I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna go back for it. Just get it out of the way and boom, Sora. Owned up so much to me. And all that. There was just so much to do on my first cycle. That's probably the cleanest first cycle I've ever had in a while. There was
your
so
73-minute first cycle.
I got so much done. But after that, it got messy, yeah. Let's just start. First of all, the only Great Big Coast swap I found was the ranch, if I remember right. So, which is combined in the fact I got bow late, so I got everything else basically. I was also the Great Big Coast swap sucked it because
the other one for Great Bay Coast apparently was outside of Graveyard. And real quick, I want to plug in our favorite Shrine runner. Eris finishes in 6th place with a time of 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 11 seconds.
GG's. Yeah.
Eris flat out hates Shrine.
Yeah.
And I know you love Shrine, so...
Yeah, because of my skill and confidence, but...
I thought it's
that
because
fight-
you know I roll the seed, so you figured
Yeah.
you should go to Shrine.
Yeah, that wall fight was awful. It didn't matter anyways, because Wolf lost me about 2 minutes, and 4th place finished me about 3 minutes faster than me, so it didn't really matter. So,
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Unfortunately,
I would just want to point out this fun part, too. Our 2nd and 3rd place finishers finished 1 millisecond apart. Skyward and Dodo finished 1 second apart.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I just noticed that. As you were saying, Captain?
I was saying that, yeah, unfortunately, our runners did have quite a bit of trouble here. Sinai was late, also late to... Everybody else was late to Zora Mask. They did not do Midnight Meeting until at least 2nd cycle. Sinai was also a bit late to bow. The bow you actually found kind of... We want to say kind of bailed you out, because the first bow that everybody else found was in Woodfall Temple, because Ace Slayer rushed that early after picking up Deku, but not having Zora. So we learned about that first bow way earlier. But as you were turning in Mountain Title Deed, you get a bow anyway, so...
You kind of got bailed out.
Yeah.
Which was on Bombers, yeah.
And if you're really curious, the 3rd bow is in is in the well.
Of course.
Well, right side, yeah.
But, so yeah, my overall thoughts of the sea is that I got super good on the Sora, but the bow basically just was single-handedly screwed me over the sea, because late to bow resulted in me being late to aliens. This, I was late to Shrine, because Shrine was so late in the sea at that point that I felt like it just felt really bad to go at that point, because Fires could have just been early anyway. That's why after Dreaming, I just did the rest of the minigames and everything, and found that's one way just in case it was early. But after I didn't find early, that just told me, yeah, Fires are in a crappy location. No one's gonna be done soon, likely. And I was kind of right. Like 10, about 11 minutes, 12 minutes behind first. It's not that bad, but yeah, everyone else is just about to open up.
Yeah, I will say Wart trolled you, but it wasn't the only one that trolled people. It was a struggle for Riley, too. So.
Yeah, Riley had 2 KOs to Wart, and Ace Slayer, unfortunately, we're not exactly sure what happened, whether it was a misread or a miswrite, but Ace did not know about light arrows on Ranch Sisters.
Ouch.
Because he had it perfectly for timing, but then he gave up on Ranch Sisters, and then he did finally forfeit after he just refound the hint for light arrows on Ranch.
If I recall correctly, that was Milk Road.
Yeah,
there's one on Milk Road and Iconic Canyon.
Yeah. That sucked. But the other thing that didn't help the seed was, in my mind, when I saw that Woodford Temple bow, in my mind that probably told me that if people got that earlier, there was a high chance they were not going to get keg on the first pass in Ocean Spy House.
Keg was almost the last location for a lot of y'all too.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about that keg at all. That keg sucked it because before you got that keg, you had Cleanse the Truth and Mask the Truth, which I both went back for, which really sucked. And I felt like there was a possible chance Mikal could have something, but no, after Mikal had nothing, healing was confirmed. Because with Stone Tower Temple Forge, that just told me one or two things. That either Woodfall was frosted first because the healing was hockey thing, or every single dungeon is available at the same time, which was the case.
Yeah, for those being both the truth items in a Way of the Hero location, they sure weren't progression, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Precisely.
On Restream, we have Sanai that is now going to do that infamous warp fight.
Yeah. So he's about to enter go mode and should be done in roughly 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, they thankfully only have to clear Snowhead Temple, which is one of your fastest ones for go moding. So.
But you have to wait again. I had to wait about 90 seconds at the end.
Yeah, I know. I had to sit here for 90 seconds. You're boring. No, kidding. No, you did great on your routing on this one, so kudos to that.
Yeah, compared to my last qual, yeah, I feel I did way better. Excuse, it was kind of sloppy in Great Gate Temple until that one, but yeah, everything else is fine. I don't feel bad about the qual.
Talk about nice sword upgrades too. You got Great Fairy Sword up early, Fierce Steedy Mask early, so bosses were not challenging.
Yeah, they were not able to see it at all.
Do not die, Sanai.
Yeah, watch your health. I nearly died too.
Yeah, I saw that you were down to like what, quarter health?
I was keeping an eye on my health. I knew like if I was down to 1 heart, I'm gonna go heal. Then we got the wrong grass, and I just went for the kill, and I got it.
Sanai?
Come on!
Please heal.
Oh,
please.
they did the kill instead.
Sure.
But oh wait, he is done now with Shrine, so that will give him his fire arrows. We in Shrine we were laughing too because we're like, oh, there's couples mass. There is another fetch quest.
Dude, I was waiting for that to be. I literally equipped it right before the final chest. I was ready it was gonna be that.
We were waiting for couples mass to lead to Letter Cafe just to screw y'all.
That reminds me, what the heck was on Captain Kier? I knew that was a small chest the whole time.
Ocean title deed.
Thank God, because if that was Letter Cafe
you
and everything, I was
it.
Yeah. I had only hook shot. When I missed the second hook on Kier, I said like, screw it, I'm bailing. I'm not gonna try this again. I don't have bow anyways. It's not in logic right now.
And Sanai is now in go mode.
Yeah, GG's right in go mode.
Just have to beat Snowhead Temple, which does not take long, but please heal.
Yeah, you need to heal, man.
Yeah, I think he's grabbing a fairy here.
Yeah, we are also making the small joke. With as much as you were low on health at times, we would have laughed if Link had like a censored sound every time his health was low.
Sanai, you did not pick up the fairy.
He did not.
Nope, fairy hitboxes, dude. They suck.
We greatly applaud your choice of music. We loved it.
Yeah, I called that out on the channel. You're probably gonna get a laugh out what I chose for this tournament.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of as you picked up Couples Mask was, oh, a fetch quest.
Well, I love the reaction when you first saw that the Trade Scrub in Terminal Field had
Bremen's Mask.
You're like,
yeah.
Boom. And then you also punched like when you got the bow in Woodfall Temple. It's like you really did not like some of these things that you got later than you wanted.
Yeah, that kind of sucked just getting them later than usual. But I think at the same time, had I gone bow Aria, I probably wouldn't have been layered to the keg as I would have been. I feel like, because that would have given me access to more, so it kind of just like enclosed me towards the keg and figuring out the Great Fate Close Quaff a little bit sooner.
Okay, so I guess Sinai just had a fairy in his pocket at some point.
He might have got that before GBT.
Probably.
By the way, GBT with Ferris Deedy makes George a joke.
Yeah, that would not be an issue.
We've had another pair of finishes in the last minute, with Alf taking 7th with a 249.14 and the other section with a 250.10.
GG's.
Yeah, this was just the overall issue. To see like Shrine was just late, no matter what. So the probably only reason first finished it so quickly was the fact they must have just beeline his Shrine. Like Bro didn't go finish it.
I think Bro has finally saw,
29.
cemetery's rolling. I need to go to Shrine.
It's also just now hitting me. There was no progression in dungeons.
Technically, Bo.
I mean, you could get around that.
Yeah.
That's why I said technically.
Yeah, but yeah, I was saying earlier how we haven't had a really like an overworld seed, and I stand corrected. This was a completely overworld seed.
Yeah, there was nothing in dungeons. Everything was bait. There was the bait Kabbalah Maza and Great Bait Sample. There was the Eternate Bow. That's it. And you had no reason to search Snowhead. And of course, Stone Tower Temple was foolish. Oh, what the bean chests. All 3 brown chests. Surprise.
What qualifier number is this for you?
If we count forfeits, this will be number 2, because I forfeited the first qual.
Are you gonna be joining us for tomorrow for the 3 p.m. Eastern?
Let me check. Yeah, that should be 7 p.m. Eastern for me. I mean, British summer time for me. So yeah, I'll probably will join that.
The next one after that is on Tuesday at noon Eastern. So
yeah, I'll probably be joining those because I think for this year I'm probably going to do my first 4 required races for points, and then I'm just stopping there because let's just say this year has been a little rough for some people like me. So I think I just want to lay back a little bit. Also, I've just been playing Breath of the Wild a lot.
Will you get a breather from my seeds because I'm not able to help out tomorrow, but I will be here for Tuesday.
Of course not. Obviously, it's season 4. I thought season 4 overall has been pointing out some more absolutely disgusting seeds without any eggs now.
I like the both. I'm both against and for eggs not being required. Because you could always get eggs during your Pirate Fortress checks, but then you also needed your bottles. And it was sometimes like a 20-minute waste when you have 1 bottle eggs and it becomes storms.
Yeah, I don't mind eggs being gone anyways, but it's just, yeah. I just felt like without that big, like, beef gate of having to do eggs with the logic, it just opens up the logic to doing some way more nasty things. I feel like if it wasn't Shrine, fires will probably be a mirror shield chest.
You know something? What else has been obnoxiously common in seeds lately? The wallets. Like, we've had progression behind wallets a lot the last couple of quals.
Oh, absolutely. We had already required wallet behind Sora this seed. I never found Giant's wallet.
No, I think it's in some foolish. When everyone finishes, I can always look it up because it's a spoiler lock, but I'm not opening that until everyone finishes. By the way, Neuro finishing in 9th place with a time of 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 1 second.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, Qualifier 1 already had a double required wallet, so that was crazy if I remember right.
This seed had so much chance for Pamela, and then it didn't.
I'm gonna say no because of the foolish hit with Stone Town Temple, and it was healing, and then Mikhail had nothing. That just told me straight up, Pamela cannot have anything required. She was just dead the moment I noticed that. Unfortunately, because you also had dead Damani by default, Kamara was hinted dead. There was just no possibility simply because of the Stone Tower Temple foolish.
All she really had was a bloopy.
Yeah, because all it told me was every dungeon is available at the same time in the logic somewhere. So Virus had to be somewhere to give access to all dungeons, the rest of the dungeons.
I want to say I did have fun watching Ace a little bit because Ace did do a YOLO dog race. Sadly, Gold Dog got really bullied and he lost all his money.
Yeah, I had one Gold Dog race like 2 years ago, losing once. But speaking of quals, I've looked up some comments. Apparently, I'm hearing Qualifier 3 was legendary.
It was. It was.
Yeah, go watch it on VOD.
Yeah, go watch it. Yeah, the VOD's already on YouTube. These VODs get up on YouTube quick, by the way.
Yeah, 2 to 3 days on ZeldaSpeedRuns channel.
Hey, Captain, you want to make some fun announcements that just popped up in the last few minutes?
Sure. We've got another finish from Pixel Shake with a 254.50 and Tony Big Blind with a 255.12.
I like seeing new name, or we're getting some newer names here in the community. It's great.
Yeah, like some of the players here, I believe, were previous Blizz tournament runs, but they haven't come with us now to try Season 4. But especially Tony, I know he was a pretty active runner in the Blizz tournament. So it's nice to see him here. Pixel Shade as well. Also was a finalist in the Mystery tournament.
No problem. We're just gonna be chilling here, watching Sanaya since they're on their Go Mode dungeon. Last dungeon. We'll get to that. We'll see if Sanaya wants to interview, and then we actually have a nice break until our next Zelda race today.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I cannot stay to the end. I have a prior engagement coming up in just under an hour, and I need to get some prep work done. So, as much as I would love to stick around, I am unfortunately needed elsewhere, folks. So,
Captain's prep work is sleeping.
Nope, not this time. But thanks again for having me, Cemetery. Thank you, folks, for enjoying, and thank you, runners, for racing. Again, GG's once again to you, Dan. Congratulations.
And an early GG's for Sanaya, right?
Indeed. All right, have a good rest of your day, folks.
Yeah, I mean, this seed wasn't too bad. I mean, you got some nice hints. You did get light arrows being on Ranch Sisters, which I love the fact that Ranch Sisters was finally required.
Yeah, I already know we already had a call that was Gorn Race required. I won't say which one, but one of them
was
had a required Gorn Race. Yeah.
I know, I rolled it.
I ended up skipping it because of stress reasons, so it was kind of funny.
If it's after 24 hours after the thing, I think we can give some spoilers on it if we really wanted. But yeah, Goron Race there was required. This one did have Ranch Sisters finally required. I would have loved to see that Garo mask that was on Crimea required too, but we had Gibdo as a gimme at the beginning.
Yeah, it was free. Very free. Yeah, in the Southclock Town chest. I also was kind of expecting the second wallet at some point. As also another reason why I reset time. I was so fearful of letting the Catholic show up any second because I was only missing that this entire day, and it was a 50-50 chance point in the small chest.
Well, chat, if you are ever interested in joining us either here in the commentary booth in the track for tracking, or even want to learn how to do the restreaming fun that I have, we are always looking for volunteers to join us. We are going to share the Discord here in just a moment, but you can sign up. Tracking is fairly... you get to click buttons, and you get to see a very different page that we see for tracking. Commentary, you get to talk a lot, which I'm way too much of. But you get to meet very interesting characters like that. I mean, you're awesome. And you get to talk to our runners and talk about our runners, why they are racing. We are always looking for volunteers. Definitely with our season tourney coming up. We are on Qualifier 5. We have 11 more through the middle of August. But always looking for more help. That is one of our... You are a commentator, right?
Yeah, I signed up for Blizz Tournament. So yeah, I've been around for about half a year at this point.
So that is here is one of our runners slash commentators. You do not have to give up your racing if you want. You can choose whichever races you want to be in, or join us in the booth. Without our volunteers, we would not be here.
As would many other Zelda communities as well. We recently had a winning with a randomizer tournament. I believe that's also maybe still going on too. Those various tournaments going on. Casual boost tournament with Link to the Past. That's going on too.
Yeah, we actually have various tournaments going. We have A Link to the Past, Key Sanity tomorrow, later today. We have brackets match. We have Wind Waker Season 6 tourney qualifiers. We have MMR going on now. I do believe there is some Zelda 2 stuff going on too. So since we're on the final match waiting for tonight, just to finish up, let's do the amazing shoutouts to Zoe and Fox tracking for us today. They did great jobs making sure we knew what items our runners had. And then thank you, Dat, Ace, Riley, and Sinai for willing to be on Restream. You guys did amazing, even with the forfeits. It's good practice. And sometimes you just write a hint down wrong.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just get a really bad race. You just don't want to continue. Haven't really qualified one. Sometimes you just gotta throw the towel.
And sometimes you just really get bullied by Wart, because Wart's a dick.
Yeah.
And sadly, my bet of where Fire Arrows was Wart, because why would I not guess the most dickish place, right?
Yeah, I highly debate skipping TPG War, but I thought it's a qualifier. I really should not skip him.
Sadly, he didn't have anything of Warren.
Just junk.
Well, then you were in GPT, and then we saw the Roses or the Kamara mask. I'm like, oh look, another fetch quest site.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We almost found every mask, by the way. We knew what Gara was, we knew what Circus Leo was. The only things I did not find were Mask of Sense and Giant Mask. I had everything else.
Yeah, I made the joke earlier. If you get all 24 masks, you automatically win. We will be getting Sinai in here for a quick interview too, so yay.
Yeah, they would be joining us.
So just need to get ready to go to our interview screen. I'm not sure. This might be Sinai's first restream. This is Sinai's first restream with me. I know that much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is actually the first time I've seen him.
And with that, GG Sinai with a time of 3 hours, 1 minute, and 58 seconds. That is all 4 of our runners done on Restream, so we will talk it up here and see what Sinai has to think about my lovely scene. Oh, one other fun thing I was talking about with my bosses about, quote-unquote bosses, I'm talking about Trezco, who we love playing Trez, but he is going to work on getting us a always hint and a sometimes hint for, you could do exclamation point always. And so the 6 always hints we get, we see on Restream, we can put in there, and we don't always have to remember where they are. And GG Sinai.
GG's, I guess.
So immediately, opinion on the seed.
Well, I thought the bow had to be on the dog, so that's why I was trying so hard to do it out of logic. And then it ended up just being bomb shoes.
Yeah, there was so the 3 bows was Woodfall Temple, Woodfall Temple French Vanilla. Then you also got one from the Mountain Title Deed Turn-In, and then the final one was in the well. So you weren't gonna really find that one.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna find the Mountain Deed one either.
I'm trying to remember where the Mountain Title Deed was.
It was Postman's Hat for Postbox, which was from Bomber's Hide and Seek.
You did good. I would say you did fairly good with your execution and everything. The biggest struggle you had was setting up Midnight Meeting to get the Zora mask, but of course you don't know Midnight Meeting has Zora. But
also, I did not know the Curiosity Shop closed during the final hours.
Whoops.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I got locked out and had to do Grandma again.
Yeah, that sucks, because, yeah, Curiosity Shop always closes at the same time from, 1 a.m. Every single night. Yeah, same with the final hour on the last day.
So wait, the Curiosity Shop closes at 1 a.m.?
Yeah, on every single night. So basically...
Oh, I didn't know that.
So basically, once you hit final hour, everything just shuts.
Okay.
So, what did you think about finally having to do aliens for a seed?
Well, I've had to do it in Scrubs, but...
Well, I was meaning in Qual. This is, I think, the first Quals that has aliens required.
Yeah. But, trying really hard to route Great Bay Temple perfectly to also get to the aliens. But I did get afraid and inverted in Great Bay. I was gonna miss the check.
It's not too bad if you invert, because you can just automatically undo it when you feel safe again. And at least you had Fierce DD for George.
Yeah. Thank you, Fierce DD, for helping me reach the aliens on time.
Is this your first qualifier or?
It's third.
Okay, I have only done one other restream with qual, so I don't remember who was in what seed. There's a lot of things, and we have a lot more qualifiers to go.
Yep, number 5 out of 16.
Although I really hope my results get better soon, since I'm kind of afraid of missing top 32.
Just keep on practicing. We have faith in you. You did. I feel you did fairly well here in this seed.
Even though I spent 5 minutes trying to do the dog's out of logic.
Yeah, but I also saw 5 minutes worth of walking around with Wart. Just giving grief.
It was about 2 to 3 minutes, but yeah, I got trolled by Walt really hard this time. But you still finished right in the middle bracket. We had 26 entrants for this qualifier.
Yeah, I guess I am mid-pack.
Our last
thinking,
qualifier... Oh, go ahead.
Wait, how many points did I score? I could check that real quick.
Of course, it's on the one screen. I can't seem to... Bucky, everyone took forever to find fire arrows.
Everybody, yeah. Everyone was late to trying.
Unless you're me and it took forever to find the bow.
You did struggle out with that, I will say.
Yeah,
I got
bow at like 140.
Ouch.
That did take 73 minutes to do first cycle. That is a very long first cycle. And then his second cycle, to make up for it, was only 6 minutes. Because he really wanted to do doggy race.
Yeah, I went right back to the Mask of Truth. I had all night mask in hand. I thought, like, I need to follow this Great Big Coast path. I'm going straight back for it. Could have just been Kegel, first bow, but no. I just didn't want to do Woodfall, because no bow, and it was just way too much to do at that point. I had no center to go in.
Yeah, if you would have gotten that bow earlier, you could have probably god-routed a lot of this, but...
Yeah. And that Mask of Truth in Great Bay Coast, that's what pushed me towards dogs, since that was in a way the hero area, and I had no bow to check the Ocean Spider House.
Yeah, without going in there, like we said, the other one is Mountain Title Deed, so you would have had to done Bomber's Hideout, and then get that turned in. But you would have done Midnight Meeting, have to do Midnight Meeting to get to Zora Hall to turn it in.
Yeah. Very deep in logic.
That was a mean story. Well, I was the only one early to it apparently on Restream. Everyone else was late to it.
Yeah, everyone did Midnight Meeting at least on second or third restart. That had it set up in 5 minutes.
Nice.
I mean, it is nice getting it early off a Tingle.
Yeah, I couldn't afford it at the time.
Yeah, I usually would not do that, but I found that stopping it more for like just do it. It could be by sheer coincidence.
That's why I pushed it to second cycle, since I figured I could do enough stuff to burn time.
Well, then we got the Way of the Hero is stockbot in, and of course you have all the other joys of you. Oh, we got the All Nights mask.
More bait.
Good old bait.
Yeah.
But any other thoughts on this seed?
I hope you like someone routing very, very aggressively at the end there, with me skipping all the slow checks.
Yeah, I saw that you were trying to go for quantity over.
Yes,
well, just quantity.
I was going for quantity at the end there to try to get something out of this qual.
That did show us the fun thing of the bean chest in Stone Tower Temple too. Or the climb.
I did that.
I like those. I wish they had a little, or were common more often for actually having an item, but
yeah, this was basically almost a full clear. By the time I found Ethics, I only had 5 checks left. I only had Pohart, Well, and Mare. That's all I had left.
I had a lot more than that.
Ace showed us what was in Well, and all I said, like I said, all I had was Bow.
Oh right, I stupidly tried to go for the mirror chest without a fire source.
Yeah, you kind of can't do that.
Yeah, I forgot you needed fire.
That, or you need to drag sticks, which requires a big Poe in a bottle and a milk bottle.
Yeah, but
I actually
that's
had.
slow. I was skipping every slow check at that point.
I had another quick question. At the very end, you had a quick death on Egos because you were down to half a heart, but you had a fairy in a bottle. I'm trying to remember when you picked up that fairy.
I think before Stone Tower, since I was
'cause
worried
you had it for a
about
long time.
Gomez and Twin Bolt fights.
Thankfully, Gomez with a great fairy sword is fairly pushover.
Also, I learned today, you can't fast forward time of the Egos fight.
You cannot.
You can't sort out that either. It's one of the few places you cannot double time at all. It's the same with the Bombers Hideout and Observatory. You can't do it there either.
Yeah, kind of screwed me there a little bit. Since
GG's.
Since I was a little early being go. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead and finish up with your comments.
But yeah, I'm done. I
was
did that walk to clock down to try to burn time.
Yeah, just gotta kill time. That's the one problem with Snowhead Temple is it's you can beat it too quickly.
Yeah.
GG's real quick to Green Cola, who finished with the time in fourth inning of 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 57 seconds. So as our runners will trickle in here a bit, we are going to wrap things up if you have no more opinions on my wonderful seed. I know you two loved it, come on.
If I would have found Burrow earlier, I probably would have liked it.
We do hope you all join us for more qualifiers. The next one is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then the following one is on Tuesday at noon Eastern. So a lot of variety since we have runners all across the globe. So we try to incorporate all the hours. Even one at 3 a.m. next Saturday. For Eastern. Sorry, I do Eastern because I'm on the East Coast. With that, I will wish chat. Thank you very much. A quick shout out again to Zoe and Fox for tracking. Captain joined me in the booth. Thank you, Sinai, Dat Lost It, Ace, and Riley for letting us restream you guys. And with that, we will head out.
Yeah, thanks for the restream, and sorry everyone had to see my awful gameplay.
Oh, that was nowhere close to being awful. I've seen worse.
You'll have to start somewhere. Yeah, thanks for having me again.
I've seen worse on Dat, so.
Oh,
You're here. I have to pick on you. Come on.
Alright, see you later, everyone. Take care.
Everyone have a good night. Catch y'all.
See you, everyone.
Next race.